Ooh. Yeah, I gotta pay my taxes in Dune, and I gotta move my base so that my taxes are lower because I have 2 bases right now. And I keep just putting it off because I'm addicted to Clair Obscur, but I feel like at this point, if I keep putting it off. I'm gonna do that today. Hopefully it doesn't take too long, and then I'll play Clair Obscur. So you know you cannot sit on my lap like these leggings. I grabbed a beer because it's hot as fuck. There's something so satisfying about a cold beer on a hot day. Yeah, I gotta pay my taxes. I don't even really know how. I know I have to go to Arrakeen. I just don't know where or how in Arrakeen, but... Exactly, mighty. Over here, Xena. I have taxes to pay. I can't be distracted by you. Harco Village. Harco Village? Is that in Arrakeen? I feel like I remember people saying it was in Arrakeen. Xena, no. You sit on... I don't want to make you trip again. Please sit here. Lie down. God, it's hot. Oh, I need to turn down my settings and stuff, because when I'm off stream, I play on higher settings. I think? Calling me? I'm not answering. I don't know these people. No, I think I turned the graphics down last time I streamed. What? On Ultra. All the way down. Laptop. No, stop it. It's gonna make me restart to do this, isn't it? Buy there for my trading post? Okay, yeah, that's what I heard too. Nah. Its own place? Okay. Alright. I will find it. Yeah, it's just getting to the point where I've waited too long. Surprised my base isn't deteriorating already. Water right now. I'm level 46. Yeah, the bases are like the map is gone too because reset thingy. The question is, oh, I have medium-sized fuel, but I don't have small vehicle fuel. So fingers crossed, my bike has enough fuel to get back to the base. Oh, yay. I mean, one day I'm sure Gus and I will play this game again. Fuel 71%, that should be enough. Got the key bindings in this game. I've been playing too much... What's it? The other game? How do I... Oh god, how do I put things away? It's not working. Ah. Drag. My base? Here. Like in this little... It's right near... Well, I guess you probably don't have those quests. Right near one of the... Imperial Testing Station number 76. Gus isn't dodging taxes IRL? No, I don't believe so. I hope not, but... Definitely try out Satisfactory. I love Satisfactory Hotshot. Satisfactory is a really good game. I haven't played it since its official full release, though. I have been, I'm hoping at some point in the very near future to do a Satisfactory stream. I just want to finish Clair Obscur first. Satisfactory is a great game. I remember playing it roughly around when it first came out, and I think I did like just a 12 hours straight sitting of Satisfactory, and I couldn't stop. I don't think Factorio's better than... Yeah, I feel like they're both great in their own ways. But I haven't had a game where I just sat there and played it non-stop like that in a really long time. A wonderful experience. There's a recent update too? Ooh, is there? I definitely have to play. I agree. Alright. Guess I go this way. Gotta get back to my base quickly. Fill up on water and stuff. And then demolish the whole thing. I don't think I'm gonna have enough space in this buggy or this bike to... No, I don't want that to. Carry on. I'm so afraid of these. I've only gotten stuck once. Begun on my mega factory, all the math. Dude, yeah, that's one of the difficulties. I'm really bad at math. I feel like my brain just doesn't grasp numbers all that well. Never has. I was always like a straight A student in school for all of the courses I took. But math, I sucked at it. So every single time I hit a certain point in Satisfactory, I start to feel really overwhelmed because it's just... There's a lot of math involved. I mean, you can manage it without, but... Oh, fuck me! No! Dicks! Oh, fuck. Oh, that is so unbelievably unlucky. Fuck, let me go! No, this is so not the time. I don't have anything on me. Let me out! Let me go! Let me go! Ah! Oh, this sucks! Don't hurt my bike. Or me. Oh, this is so inconvenient, and it's so warm. I'm so uncomfortable. I need to turn up my AC more. Elevators alone? I don't think I ever used the elevators. Those new? Just the start of your name? Maybe you're right. You think it's safe? I think they might just be glitched. Once demons find satisfactory modeler in your library, does all the math for you. Oh, really? I have it on Epic. I guess I can't use, I can't use the workshop for Steam for Epic stuff, right? I'd have to buy it again. Oh, this is so unbelievably inconvenient right now. Here, you little turds. Oh, that's the wrong thing. I have the wrong thingy equipped. I don't remember equipping this. Bad idiot. Oh, this is so inconvenient. Oh. Blood. Not workshop? Oh, is it? Okay. There's more of them, gosh darn it. Well, maybe I can partake in that then. And maybe there's some stuff on Epic as well, who knows? Okay, where exactly... There I go through. Can I just run over them? I can, can't I?
There's someone here.
Or I'll just miss miserably. Ugh. Fuck, this is so unbelievably inconvenient. I just want to get back to my base, please. You're making it mighty difficult. Okay, I think there's like a separation up here somewhere. No, I think I have to turn around in a second. I'm so warm, Koenig! It's so warm. My AC is like full blast. It's so uncomfortable. I think here. Yeah, there's a tiny little separation here. I hate summer. Personal office peaked at 85.3 today, so that was fun. Ew. Yeah, even Xena's just like, fuck, this fucking sucks. How are you, Koenig? Hopefully not as miserable and melty. Oh, what is this? Okay, I haven't been through here before. This is really fucking inconvenient. I need to get all the way over here. Where the fuck am I? Sucks. I don't have very much water. I'm limited on everything. I can't go this way because there's a bunch of... Oh, this sucks! This was supposed to be easy and quick! Oh, this is so annoying. That way? I also hate that there's like really limited markers in this game. Wish the markers were better. I've never been eaten by a worm and I really don't want to be. No, that sounds kind of shocking. I party for a sec. Not really a good time, Julia. Am I going the right way? Where's my fucking marker? Drive to work. I've never been eaten by a worm, and I feel like I'm about to be. And if I get eaten by a worm, I'm literally just logging off and playing Clair Obscur. It is way too hot for this. First strike, thank you. Made my work miserable, going 2 hours early tomorrow to leave early to avoid some of the heat. Smart call. Yeah, it is brutally hot. I hate heat waves. I mean, obviously, who likes heat waves? Absolute psychopaths, I'm sure. Software thing? Oh, thank you, Hotshot. I really appreciate that. I will definitely have to check that out when I boot up Satisfactory again. I'll go that way and fall. Bike. Getting eaten by the worm is fun, is it? I neither like the worm or the worm. I haven't been here before. Get over there, I guess, but that's... Oh, this is annoying. It's... Okay, put there, drive to there. That is a long distance to go. Please don't get eaten by a worm. I'm not playing this off stream at all, no. I haven't played it in... Well, I've mostly just been playing Clair Obscur, and I haven't really been gaming much off stream, so I haven't been playing this at all. I mean, to be fair, all of this playthrough has been off stream, just I haven't really been playing it at all, because this is my playthrough with Gus, and he's just been playing Street Fighter. He's helping with the CJM Slam stuff, so he's just been, like, going through other people's streams and helping with coaching and whatnot. Alright, so this was the most tedious way to get to my new base, or my old base. How did I get there before? It must have... I think it was this way? I think there was, like, a spot over here, and we went, like, all the way around. They don't like the map wiped. Mango got removed from C9? Oh shit. Yeah. What an idiot. Just... I mean, apparently he's done that kind of thing at events before. This isn't like a one-off thing. He's apparently been gross and lewd towards people. Maybe not women specifically in the past, but he's been humpy towards other people at events in the past, and I don't really have much sympathy. Oh, fuck me. I don't want to get eaten. I just want to get back home where it's safe. Lord Jesus. Meant to put worm? I mean, both work at this point, Koenig. I am getting eaten by the worm at the moment. It could be the worm in the future. Are you even going this way? I don't know where I'm going! It's like this section of the map wiped, right? I haven't discovered this stuff yet. I haven't touched it since the wipe, so I don't know where I'm going. How you doing, Abdul? I really want to increase my air conditioning and turn it up, but I can't because I need to be in a safe space, and this is not a safe space. It's so warm. He gets banned from tournaments too? I can't imagine. Apparently people like Smash gamers just kind of are very forgiving of that kind of attitude. They just think it's funny. The adjective humpy is used to describe you in a public setting. Yikes. And this is why nobody likes the Smash community. Also, please don't look at my past base. It's very ugly. This guy's here with his, like, nice-looking base. And it irks me because he makes mine look that much worse. Not that anyone can really make it look worse than... It's a horrible thing. I didn't know how to access all of the nicer building materials and building blocks. So it's literally just squares. You would think that one was mine, but no, it's that one. I didn't know how to access all of the nice looking building pieces, and I thought all of them were like the paid for stuff, but now I know. Okay. Finally. Smash players are fucking weirdos, yeah. Not all of them. I kind of feel bad for, like, the average, normal Smash player. Wait, we have no power? Fuck. Fuck. I have no water! Fuck. We took everything, didn't we? Wait, did I leave any fuel cells? Please, for the love of Jesus H, tell me Why are there signs in this game? Why do I have to go through every single goddamn container to look for what's inside? Great, we have small vehicle fuel cells, but do we have regular? Like, how the hell are there signs? How did they not think that signs would be useful? I've got 8 million different types of items, 8 million different fucking chests to put them in, but no signs to label things. Because heaven forbid one wants to be organized. We were close by and I was gonna give you water. It's okay, there's like little water here. I just need power to power up my base now. Playing Death Stranding for the first time? Wait, are you playing? The second one's not out yet, is it? Or is it? Where are... Oh, I need to find some of those little power cell thingies. Oh, this is so inconvenient. Not hot today and I received a free AC, but I forgot to check for mold and I ran it for 30 minutes and I noticed it was... No! That fucking sucks, books. You have any bleach? Just put it in a bath of bleach. Just bathe the whole thing in bleach. That sucks. Did we fine though? Take a really cold shower for 8 hours? I don't know where there are any fuel cell thingies. I can't craft anything because there's no power. This is so inconvenient. I should have brought some fuel cells from my other base, but I didn't think that I had none here. Mighty problematic situation that I am in. Should be out soon. So you're playing the first one? I heard meh things about the first one. I never played it myself though. Yeah, that's true. I probably won't have any difficulty with the creatures in the area right now. Oh. If she's warm, Potato, we're all dying. I mean, it's kind of nice to play Dune in this weather, right? It's like I'm in Dune in real life, outside of the humidity. I don't think there's much humidity here. Dune, kind of... Oh wait, no, I can't do that. Ah, what's the dodge button again? I want a turret that can kill these people. These people are so annoying. And with their... Wait, how do I heal again? I remember nothing. Wait, we want to steal their blood? Or have too much blood? Is that you, Julia? Summer enjoyers are liars. This weather is doo-doo ass. Preach. Summer enjoyers are actual psychopaths. I think they're just doing it because they want to be contrarian-y, not because they're actually enjoying this weather. They're lying. I refuse to believe them. Gameplay loop is so satisfying? Is it? Out on the 26th. Okay. Isn't that the same day as the Capcom sort of event thingy? Hideo didn't like that he got 100% positive feedback from playtesters, so he deliberately made the game worse for launch and it's still getting 9s or more. Yeah, that doesn't seem very real. He didn't like that he was only getting positives? That sounds like bullshit that some weird little fanboy said because they just love sucking Hideo Kojima's dick. Because I feel like everybody just thinks that the ground that guy walks on turns to diamonds and gold. And it feels so just over the top and unrealistic. This person with this fancy base. Okay, prove me wrong. I feel like every single person who's this far into the game never lets these things be open for people to go into. Let's see, is this person nice? They're always blocked. You can never go through these. People are just rude. Every time. Every time, without fail. Canada had fun things to do in the summer. We need dune buggies. Dude, the worst part of living in Canada, especially in Ottawa during this time of the year, is that we have beaches, but you'll probably get extremely sick if you go in the beach. So, or in the water at the beach. Like, okay, well, I could, you know, swim and then get some sort of E. coli infection. Who is this? Is this you, Julia? Why can't I see your name? What the hell? I need more power thingies. There's none here. Ass. So inconvenient. I feel like there were some near my base. He believes that if there is no contrast, that it's not good. Well, then maybe he should have made a worse game. Billy. Oh, parched. Awesome. I'll just destroy some of the machinery because we're not using it anymore. What was the thingy for building? Huh? Everything's running now? Be too many powerful things. Aha! There are some fuel cells. Go. I have 6. 6. The Sons of Kojima. Dude, I feel like it's just such a huge fan base of people. And I mean, I haven't played any of his games, so I don't really have hill to stand on or die on or whatever the hell. Like, I don't have a real opinion of his games themselves, but I feel like he also hasn't really come out with anything that seemed to do all that well in a very long time. I mean, again, I heard that Death Stranding itself, for the most part, nobody I know liked it. How do I take? Okay. Or if this item, I'm gonna take it. Yeah, I haven't heard great things, so made some interesting games though. I'll give them that. Nowhere near you at the moment. Okay, so it was some random person. To Italian beaches and compare it to Ottawa. Oh, I know, dude. When we went to beaches in Italy, it was glorious. Oh, it was so pretty. And then they'll have like little food carts where they sell fresh fish that they just caught that day and then just grilled, and they just give you that with like some fresh bread, and it's the tastiest thing in the entire world. And then you go here and you get some like soggy mediocre poutine that's been sitting in a vat for like 12 hours, and it's just, not that I dislike poutine, but it's not the same. And then you also get sick from the water. The water is brown and icky and it's smelly and it's just, ugh. Okay. Barely button. Do I have my vehicle tool on me? I do. I will remember these buttons. Unless Mooney's has gone to shit, that was a totally serviceable spot for the summer. All of them have gone to shit. Quite literally shit. Like, you're gonna fucking drink shit if you go to these beaches at this point. They're just very unclean. I think maybe Mooney's is the most clean of the lot, but Jeff, that guy worships Kojima. Yeah, maybe it's just because I'm tired of seeing him worship the ground he walks on, and he always comes out into these like gaming events and spends 10 minutes talking about nothing, and everyone just starts crying for some reason about how wonderful he is, and I just don't get it. But I think it might just be because of Jeff. I wanted to make movies, not games, and you can def tell with all the cutscenes in his games and the cast he runs with. Yeah, I think someone, it might have been you, mentioned that last time I was sort of talking about it too, so maybe he should just do that then. I mean, if he's that good of a story writer, I would be totally down to see him making movies. It's fine with the Hideo thing, but I'll never understand why Jeff Keighley is just ultra obsessed and biased towards the guy. Yeah, right? Like, everybody else comes out with these amazing games and they get like a few minutes on stage, and then Kojima comes out with nothing, and he's like, here's a teaser for my game, and he spends 10 minutes talking about how he's not actually telling you what it's about yet, and then he shows you a nothing trailer, and then everyone's like, why did we lose out on like 3 different potential trailers for other games because you wanted to show this, and this is just nothing. I don't know. I mean, again, I don't necessarily think the games he comes out with are bad, I just haven't heard anything all that exciting about them, and I don't understand the hype. In general, it was like 85% well received though, the Death Stranding. I guess I was going by what I heard from the people I know who were really excited to play it, and they seemed very much not impressed by it. Weirdly interesting or interestingly weird? At least it's interesting. Wait, is this thing I want it? Right, inventory. Yay, okay. Do I need to bring with... I need to tear down this whole ass base. So, I guess I kind of need to somehow bring everything with bit by bit. Favorite team will be playing against Messi in football? Ooh. What's your favorite team? I admittedly do not know very much about soccer, but I like soccer. I just haven't really heavily explored the sport. I don't really watch sports that much as a whole. Mostly it's just esports, or mostly it's just the FGC stuff, to be honest. I feel like I've fallen out of interest with pretty much every esport outside of fighting games, because fighting games are just like, it's really easy to follow fighting games because it's always the same play, or it's consistently the same players. Teams in every other esport change very frequently, but fighting games, for the longest time, you'll see memorable names. Like Punk has been around for forever, and I mean, Yipes has been casting for a lifetime. Jay Wong, you've got Mago and Daigo and Tokido and Fudo, and who else has an O at the end of their name that's Japanese? You know, it's like consistent names that you're always familiar with. So, hey Narf, you're dying? I'm dying, dude. It's so hot. It's so hot. Westboro Beach looks like it's going to literal shit based on that 0.618 sampling. I'm assuming that's the icky stuff, like E and whatnot. Ooh. Yeah, it's all of it has just gone to shit. Messy. I'm afraid of bringing all of this stuff to the other base and potentially dying trying to bring it back. I think your friends should try it again. I mean, I haven't talked to him in a very long time. I started talking to him when I was working with him at a bar when it came out. We worked together at a gaming bar, and he was talking about how unfathomably excited he was to have the game come out. And I haven't really talked to him since, so I mean, maybe things have changed. I also remember when the game came out initially, the reviews weren't all that strong, but maybe things have changed. I don't know. Okay, I'm bringing pretty much all of my most valuable belongings on this trip, so if anything goes wrong, I'm never touching this game again. Punk has been around forever. I can't believe a fellow old is saying. I mean, to be fair, Punk hasn't actually been around for forever. When I initially started watching the fighting game esports stuff, Punk wasn't around. But since like Street Fighter 4, I guess. That there. Now my inventory is so in order. Take all of the really important stuff now. Goichi, yeah. Death Stranding is mostly just delivering stuff, but then getting more layers to it. Also fun problem solving and seeing your world grow. How exactly does the world grow? Again, I don't really know much about the game. Max. Promise. I have more! Okay, and now I need to go pay my taxes. I can put money into the bank, right? And then I could like leave this at the Anvil place? And the Anvil has a taxi service where I can fly to the place and spend money? Or should I bring this stuff back to my base first? I'm so afraid of going back to my base and getting killed. But I need to go over there. You put out bridges, roads, ladders, and as other people do it, and as time goes, you end up with a wasteland becoming more connected? Oh, really? Wait, there's like interaction with other players? Check out my base while you're in the area, but not worth farm potential? No. The beach sample has passed 140, most below 50, within 200 E. coli per 100 milliliters what's deemed safe. Westboro was 641 last week, and they stopped. They apparently have stopped. I don't know if they've changed this, but I saw that they stopped doing daily testing. They're now doing weekly or something. So, unless you go the day of testing, you could just be getting riddled with E. coli and ick. So, yeah, I'm not overly fond of swimming in Ottawa beaches. You will get sick and you will die. Actually, I'm gonna leave my money here for now and come back and do the taxes after. Put all of my stuff in here. I guess the money doesn't actually. Here. Taxes and after. Is there anything else of value? It's a tapeworm, then you'll be skinny, which is worth. No, you can just get Ozempic. You don't need tapeworms anymore to be skinny. There's other options, safer options. I assume safer. I'm not really sure. I don't really know very much about Ozempic taking either. Canada has beaches. I mean, I remember in Toronto or near Toronto, we went to Lake Ontario at Orange County near Toronto, and Lake Ontario was nice. Less poop. You still need money on you for flying? Okay. Yeah, I'll do that after. I just want to bring stuff to the base first. I just don't know the best way to get here. I just want to abandon this base as quickly as possible. I think I got here from going over here and then crossing right here and then like going all the way around, but maybe it's easier to just go through here. Up around. You don't see them, but you can work together putting resources towards building a bridge. That's kind of cool. I didn't know that. I was ignorant. Hendrik makes a diss track making fun of us for using weight loss drugs. I don't think I'm relevant enough to worry about what Kendrick thinks about me, to be honest. I'm really afraid that there's gonna be a sandstorm while I'm doing this. I'm so anxious. I don't want to lose all my stuff. Can a sandstorm pass like right now so I don't have to worry about them in the future? Prince Edward County, that was it, yes. Not Orange County, Prince Edward County. That was it, that sounds right. I want there to be a sandstorm. There hasn't been a sandstorm since I logged in. I am scared. There should be like a weather alert for this game. And I should be able to tell when the next sandstorm is coming. Most lakes of any country in the world. And both oceans on our borders. Mucho beaches, haha. Yay, Canada. Prince Orange County. Area one country, shut up. Meet up in PEC. Ooh, wine tour drunk? I can't do getting drunk anymore, man. I can have like 2 beers and then I'm done. Or like 3 glasses of wine. Alright, heck it, let's just go. Pray for me, guys. Borealis storm coming soon, so there may not be any sandstorms till then. Oh, wait, it's wiping again? Gosh darn it. Is that what all of this dust and stuff is? Ah. I like apple juice. I'm down for apple juice. I really need to not die. If I die, there's literally no point in playing this game anymore. Everything I have of value is on in my inventory right now. Getting drunk is amazing. Yeah, but... yeah, that's true. I just hate the hangovers. And I can't stream drunk. I am against that. I have you've never been drunk? Not once? Ever? Not even in your younger years? Who's dead? No. No. Don't even joke about it. I'm very serious. I'm very scared. That is what the dust is? Oh, okay. I don't like it. But I guess I'm glad that there won't be another sandstorm. Eventually, hopefully. Deep Desert resets everything else. Same, just need to be safe in a safe spot when it happens. Well, fingers crossed I'll be in a safe spot. Okay, where is the safe spot? Cross, okay, right. A sweet little angel baby. Honestly, again, being drunk is kind of overhyped. Push forward. Y'all don't understand how anxious I am right now. This is like walking through a hotspot where there are millions of thieves and you're carrying $50 million in a backpack. Like, they don't know that you have the $50 million, but they can see you sweating and they're just like, oh, what does she have? That's how I'm feeling right now. I don't know how you would have $50 million in a backpack, but that's what I'm... Why are you risking so much? Because I want to move my base! I'm tired. I need to pay my taxes, and the taxes are more expensive when you have more bases, I think. And I want to pay them so that I don't have to worry about it anymore. 7 White Claws and some ranked? I don't know if I've ever had White Claws. But playing ranked when you're drunk sounds like a great choice. Keep it up. I encourage it. Keep going. Base specific, I believe? Are they? I mean, I saw that someone had a really big base on Reddit and they said that they paid more in taxes because of the size. So since I have 2 bases at the moment instead of 1, I assume that would cost more. No? Don't die, you'll be fine. I'm so scared. And Dune, they're jumping you for the sweet sweat cause water. The sweat, that's true. They're reading sweet in my brain. The anxiety is getting to me. Ah, don't crash. Wait, where am I going? Okay, go. Okay. This looks like the kind of base I would build. Just squares. Actual property taxes? I believe so. Throwing for content. That's where the true fun lies. Then you wake up in the morning, you don't remember throwing for content, you look at your MR or whatever ELO, and then you cry. Manly tears, of course, but you know you have to get them back for your own self-worth. Exactly, yeah. Each base costs more, so right now I have to pay more because I have more bases. Additional taxes, also the size of the base does indeed determine tax amount. Okay, so I have 2 bases, both of which are somewhat large, so I'm becoming more and more broke via my current base situation. Sweet Sweat, the problematic streamer. Reminds me of my, my best friend growing up. Her name was Hannah, or one of my best friends. I had, anyways, when I was younger, we played Yu-Gi-Oh! I had a friend named Hannah, and her Hotmail account, I don't remember numbers or anything like that, but her Hotmail account, she thought it was Sweetie Lips, but she didn't know the difference between how to spell sweet, I guess. So it was Sweaty Lips. Not as cute as she thought it would be, I guess. Okay, we made it back. We're safe. We're alive. We didn't die. I have all of my belongings. I don't know if I have stuff to build other inventory things, but we made it. Ornithopter is the best thing ever. Yeah, well, I don't have it yet, so thanks for repping it in. Streaming hiatus as Anna mentally recovers from losing everything. Oh, I just never stream again. That would be it for me. Like, that's done. GG. Nice knowing y'all. I quit. I did it! I should have brought water. Why didn't I bring water? Why the dicks? Did I not? I have some blood on me, right? Didn't I bring water? Oh, at least I have blood. Yeah, I want to make a large base too. I mean, that's kind of what I was starting to do here, but then I just haven't touched the game since. Why didn't I bring water? I'm so mad. Darn me and my not thinking. It's oh, not my fault. I'm taking no responsibility for my poor decision making. Also, the sun went down and I got so much more bearable in here. Just. Some poor stupid child wrote he wanted to be a oh no a raper is a career in one of my classes as a kid. Twitch rightfully flagging that message. Was it an important P? Honestly, that's the most important P. I'm assuming the teacher addressed it and educated him on the situation. See, nah. No, you don't want to sit with me. We would both be warmer, and that would be miserable for the both of us. Look, you're cool over here. There's no human being warming you up. Good kitty. Is nowadays see YouTube, Twitch as career options? I mean, I don't really think it's the same thing as being an artist as a career option, you know? Like, it's a creative outlet. It's also something to just look at as a hobby, right? Like, you can turn your hobbies into careers in the same way that you could in the past. Xena, you are fine. You can sit on my lap. Win. Yeah, it's a career option in the same way that other hobbies are a career option. It's possible. It's just unlikely. So, you know, you have to set your goals accordingly. Wait, I want to organize this. Other stuff already in there. Okay. Eh. Alright, we brought the majority of our expensive stuff. This is good news. Streamer, influencer, etc. are all legit. Yeah, I mean, that's not to say that other jobs aren't a safer choice, but it is a potential option if you work really hard and, you know, set reasonable goals and expectations and yada yada yada. I think it's just like any job. It's like being an athlete or something. Like, you can't just set your sights on only being an athlete because the chances of that happening aren't massive, but possible. Parents give you that look, oh, you're not, when they find out. Also, like art, true. But I mean, some people are just really ridiculously talented and deserve that opportunity to try for the thing that they want to do. And I want signs. I would pay money. I would not like them to do this, but I would pay money if needed to put signs here. Like, just sell a pack online for signs so that I can have signs. Can I be a professional Xena handler? My rates are affordable? Yes. I think she would appreciate that greatly. Wanting to be a Spice Girl as a kid? How did you know? I thought my diary was secret. It's okay, I put her back. She's back there now. I hadn't forgotten. More people who succeeded in being semi-successful in esports than I do acting, for example. That's because it's a lot easier to access esports from anywhere in the world, whereas acting, if you don't live in, like, Toronto or LA, go fuck yourself. You should have lived there if you wanted to be an actor. Or New York, I guess, if you want to do, like, Broadway. I put her back. Yep, it doesn't count. Now you're the wrong person. Okay, alright. We have fuel. Guess I could drive all the way back. Water. Let's hope on my way back I do not get stopped by the police. Like the police. You're a very successful Twitch actor, as Eris would say. A Twitch actor? I like that. Cool. Or I venture forth. Fuel my vehicle. Oh, my treads are getting low. Repair them. I don't have the thing to repair them, right? Or do I? I do not. Or I make those crafty. Myself. Is that all right? Emphasizing how new career choices aren't all that unrealistic comparatively. Yeah. I mean, the world has changed so drastically with social media that there's no reason to deny people the opportunity or put them down for trying. Like, once upon a time, you know, planes were new and people wanted to be pilots and somebody had to fucking do it. No, you won't be a pilot. It's like, it's entirely possible. You just gotta try. Right now we can bring everything else back. I want to destroy my other base before I pay my taxes, because maybe if I destroy that base, my taxes will go down. Rise of unsocial media, the pendulum. I mean, realistically, social media has created an unsocial media, right? Like, a lot of people just have no fucking idea how to act socially. Look at Mango. Prime example. If you're just humping the faces of people you don't really know because you think it's funny, you're pretty socially inept. You shouldn't be doing that. Shocking, I know, but some dude from Lethbridge has won the lottery 4 times here in Canada. What? What the fuck? Who's he? Ow. What did he do? What is his secret? Is he single? Julia's asking the important questions. I was... Yep. Okay, no, I'm curious. He's all yours, Julia. Why is it some old ass dude? He doesn't need it. He's gonna be dead in like a year. It's like 1,000. I'll hear that money real soon, right? What the fuck? What's up, fish boy? How you doing, my dude? How are you a mod in a channel, by the way? Who thought that was a good idea? You can't be banned if you're a mod. I'm gonna have to have words with Beckmon. That's just a bad idea. These are bad choices. Raw skill. No, bad. I'm gonna have a talk with her. She obviously doesn't know. Do I want to cross here? No, I want to go where it's safe. There. Normal person will treat people normal, that's why. You still get banned in my channel and Gus's channel. It should be the same all over the place. I think she's gonna go to Gommel. I'll have to warn her. Though, I mean, based on that, like, brief conversation I caught in her stream earlier, I can see it. Like, there's... As a woman on Twitch, it's just so nice when people treat you like a human being rather than a piece of meat. And the FGC has a total of, like, 5 women in it. So, the creeps only have so many people to go and harass. What about Renzo's? Okay, you make a good point. Gus is gonna have words with Renzo as well. Find treasure in open desert? Like the crashed ships and stuff? The only one I've seen so far was in, quicksand. I'm a little scared of quicksand. Are we as humans just pieces of meat? That is exactly what an incel would say when it comes to mistreating women. Like, we're all just pieces of meat. I'm not a bad person for hitting on you like a weirdo. Buried treasure? There's buried treasure? Wait, I can be a pirate? How? Deserves respect as a competitor in my eye? Even if she wasn't a competitor, like, just a normal person, like, even if she was, like, anyone who's the most casual human being in the world, doesn't even matter. Just enjoy being a part of a community without being harassed and creeped on. Quicksand is safe, so you should go dig in it. Why do you want me to suffer? Maybe I should take off all of my clothes and go and dig in it just in case. You don't lose anything when you die if you don't have any inventory and stuff, right? The sand will be so much nicer when I'm naked. How are you doing, backflip? I'm honestly so excited for Sagat to come out. I started making a meme because I'm hoping that the day of his release will be announced on... Oh shit, 9 hours. Ah! I don't want to crash, sorry homie. 9 hours, okay. Yeah, I made a meme for the release of Sagat. I'll grab it in a second. Let me backflip. There's L's in there and I'm talking too quickly. I should probably learn how to talk more or at a more reasonable pace so that I don't just blah blah blah. I won't, but I should. I don't think I'm capable of it, honestly. Oh wait, there's a red thing. Piss me off. Full-grown people can't act like full-grown people. It's fucking ridiculous. Yeah. I mean, again, as she was saying, pretty much every woman in any gaming community, or any community at all, especially ones that are dominated by men, you're just... Everybody has dealt with it. When she was talking about how Super Yan had, like, called out some guy for being a creep to her, Makes me a little sad that, to hear that, like, some people are just... I mean, I was this way too, especially when I was younger in the FGC. I remember people being like, oh, I can't believe this guy lost to a girl or something, and it's like, are you 12? Like, being a girl doesn't make you worse at video games. There's just fewer women, and they tend to be creeped out by the weirdos, so they don't tend to play video games for long enough to get good at them when they're known to be women, because... I mean, the FGC is a perfect example of that. It's hard to get good because a lot of the time you want to go to locals or, you know, participate in streams or something to really learn. And as soon as people know you're a woman, they start getting weird. And the whole, oh my god, I can't believe you lost to a girl at locals also feels like absolute shit. Also been Dooning a lot, my favorite survival craft game in a while. I really like it. I haven't touched it in a week though, because Gus has been busy. And I didn't want to play it on my own. And now I'm trying to pay my taxes because we haven't gotten around to paying our taxes. And I'm trying to destroy this base before paying taxes, so I don't have to pay for this base, I hope. Need to know if I can grief you. I'm not on a server. You can't grief me, it's not possible. I have no idea what server I'm on to. People genuinely peak and plateaued in high school. And even then, I don't think it was, like, it seems too generous to call it a peak at that point. Those people just stopped maturing. If maturing is even a word that can be used in this instance. I don't think they ever matured in the first place. Paid good money for this, blah 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 blah. Blah 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 blah. Your fucking tolerance, if someone does that, I'm calling them out. Oh, me too. I mean, we were talking about it in Discord, about, like, the mango thing. And I was saying how if I saw someone like that, if I'm drunk and I see someone doing that, and I can't, like... Or I feel like I just rush them, like headbutt them or something. Tell them to just get the fuck away from the girls, because stop. Grow the fuck up. Stop harassing people. It's creepy and pathetic. Like, it's one thing to see it from a teenager, because despite the fact that that shouldn't be happening, they're still a teenager, so they can be stupid and hopefully still have the ability to learn and grow, but full-blown adults? That's just worrying. You should be more respectful. In general, you should respect women regardless of age, but at the very least, once you hit an adult age, you should be more sensible. The person who even gives me a challenge in Mario Kart 64 is my sister. Hell yeah! She's making us look good. I hate Mario Kart, dude. I hate Mario Kart. That game is so tilting. I'm proud of her for thriving at it, because my god, that game just makes me so mad. That's their peak? Oh, okay, yeah, I see what you mean, yeah. Their fault for dressing like that. They need to show up in full fursuits so that nobody can discern their gender. But those are warm, bro. It's like 115 degrees today. You think anyone's gonna show up anywhere in a fursuit? The smell? Ugh. Do I just destroy all this stuff? I feel like destroying all of it would just... You should try Honda? Maybe... I feel like I should destroy all this stuff. Bring it all, like, I'll keep this stuff, but the gear and whatnot I feel like is easier to replace. Weapon, do like one full set of gear in case we die. Some fuel here. Part of the reason why I get so pissed off is because my wife tried online games and had to deal with that shit, so it gets me fuming. I mean, again, it's why I don't really play Marvel Rivals right now. There's just so much harassment, and it's so juvenile and ridiculous. But the second you try to call it out, you just get name-called more, and it's like there's... Again, what was that saying? The George Carlin one there? Don't try to argue with stupid because they'll drag you down to their level and win with experience. You don't have any hope. You can't beat these people. They just win with experience. They're so stupid and unfathomably barbaric and immature, and you can't beat that because they just have so much experience being absolute cunts. So why bother? 115 degrees, did Canada catch fire? Some parts of it, actually, yes. But it's humid here, it's just sticky and icky and gross and horrible, and I hate everything about it. Nice. Weird humming sound when you talk? It's probably my AC running at 1000%. The poor thing. It's actually guaranteed my AC running at 1000%. I don't think I've had it this high ever. Hopefully it doesn't break.
My viewership keeps
Hey,
this
Afraid.
channel alive! There is nobody
Hi.
more important to this channel than me.
Thank you for 58 months, my dude. Thank you, thank you. I hope you're good. I hope California is not nearly as hot as it is here. I have beer. I assume you do, so cheers. Thank you. I want to get Mario Kart track mods for F1. Oh, that sounds cool. That sounds like it'd be pretty cool. Some dude in Snorlax costume in Toronto today, I'm pretty sure, just full vibing in the heat wave. That guy must have smelled like ass. Just death. I remember at a bar I went to when I was younger, used to go to karaoke every Sunday, and we got pretty close with the guys who ran the bar, owned the bar, the bartenders, yada yada yada. And there was one day in like July or something, hot as piss outside. And one of them was wearing, they had like an employee there who was, they had like a lobster week or something like that. And one guy was in like a lobster costume for the event to try and get people off the street to go and buy lobster. And I remember asking to like try on the lobster outfit when he was done working. Oh my god. Blech, if you will. It was so gross. It smelled so gross. So gross. Ugh. And I imagine a Snorlax costume is just as bad. Who would have guessed that Marvel Rivals would attract a bunch of immature main children? I mean, all of the FPS games, every single shooter game seems to attract the most immature little weirdos. Have a good sleep, Hotshot. I hope those 5 hours feel like 8 hours. How do I bank? Which one of these is a bank? Bank? Not look like a bank. Which one's the bank? Not beer, that's cerveza? I don't... Oh yeah, it is. Le cerveza más fina. What's the difference between beer and cerveza? It was a massive mistake. I don't know why I did it. I didn't think about it. I feel like when I sweat, I'm not that smelly. So I didn't really think about the fact that other people would be that smelly. Know anyone who played any sports? Like just picture hockey gear, but more insulated? No. I didn't talk to many athletes growing up, honestly. I talked to nerds. None of them exercised. They'd be lucky if they could lift the same amount of things as I could. Like, I did not know athletes. Imagine people choosing to be furries. I assume they don't choose to be furries in the middle of summer, right? They just opt out for that period of time.
Not too bad.
Marco Village for the bank? Oh, is it not here? Heck. I want to be a bank here. Or life choices. I learned. Cerveza is beer? Oh. The difference between beer and cerveza is language. Oh, okay. Well, now I look like an idiot. Hey, this about the sports thing. That's my bad. Yeah, I was ignorant. I learned. So, yay, education. I guess. I won't do it again. Definitely did Taekwondo. No, actually. I'm trying to think if any of them were sporty. I knew one who played basketball. That was pretty much only like in the summer when the court near his place was open though. I don't think he did it like, I think it was just an exercise thing. I don't think if any of them were... I mean, my dad was like, he played hockey and whatnot. I think that's the closest to someone I knew who was athletic, was my dad playing hockey. And my dad also has like a very active job, so there was always a bit of a BO situation going on in the summer from just physical labor. My friends had the most stinkiest, dankiest socks after soccer practice. Ugh. You know what I didn't do again? I didn't bring water. I'm gonna go get water before we venture forth. Oh look, worm. Did I wait a second so it's away? The furries have AC in their suits? Wait, is that actually a thing? Are you sniffing their socks? Nay is asking the real question. Why didn't I ask that? That is an important question. Why are you sniffing their socks? Worm, go say hi. Why do you want me to die? I have all my money on me right now. Maybe I should split up the money. Take some right now and some later. Why is there a worm so nearby everywhere? I need to... need to go across, but I'm scared. They linger in the area, right? Never forget getting gassed by a hockey bro who left his gear in his trunk. Gassed? This is... You know what? I'm somewhat glad I was friends with nerds. At least I never had to deal with this. No, that's actually a lie. There were some nerds I knew who did not shower as frequently as they should, and there was definitely a stink in the summer. None of us are safe. Traction control on it? Yeah, the handling of these things... I mean, I guess sand is difficult to handle your vehicle in. If I get eaten, I will fucking scream. Fuck, 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 don't turn around, don't turn around, don't turn around, don't turn around. You're fine. Eat ass worm. I'm assuming the drum sand is where the worm gets even more alerted. Take the Thropter in the trading post to one of the faction hubs to deposit the money in the bank. Oh, I could do that. Sounds like a good idea. Let me grab some water first so I'm not just venturing forth without water. I keep forgetting. I need an ornithopter is what I need, Efrain. Heck, the paddle tires and stuff. I just need an ornithopter. I need to fly. Water do I have left? Wait, is that it? Wait, do I not have more water in general? Yeah, there's more water, right? You're full, right? Wait. Oh, I'll take what I can get. Low on water in the desert. Like to distinguish ours from the rest, so we go with cerveza for the good Spanish ones and beer for the others. Oh. Damn, beer for the others. This is swill. We'll just call it beer. I'm so glad I didn't get eaten. All my money. I want to lose my money. I fight money. Vehicles have sand off-road settings to help you feel more at ease when you get stuck. Help you feel more at ease when you get stuck. Not to help you get unstuck, just to make you feel more at ease when you do get stuck, inevitably. Me some chicken tenders and fries. Yum. I had a burger for dinner with maple smoked bacon. Maple smoked bacon is fucking delicious, BT dubs. Not as close as me. Yeah, yours was abnormal. Unfathomably lucky. 1000% Stanko. I would absolutely alt F4. And then I would go cry. I would be absolutely miserable. Go ride it, you coward. If that was an option, I would absolutely do it. I don't believe you can ride the sandworm. Not yet, anyways. Maybe in the future. I hope it becomes a thing. They did it in the movies, and everything that happens in the movies happens in real life. That's how it works. Unicorn Toots ice cream, not great. Got marketed. I mean, it's called Unicorn Toots. It's implying that it's unicorn farts. You can't hear unicorn farts and think, oh, this is probably delicious. Just because it's a unicorn doesn't mean that it's only good. Alright, let's go to the bank. Safe, right? Enclosed, sheltered? Okay. Yeah, I swear if you give me all this grief for a first to 5 and then don't accept my invite, I will go cry in the corner. I did see in Gus's stream that they were griefing you about it too. And writing would be too OP in this game? You make that sound like it's a bad thing. I think it sounds like a great thing.
Can I fly you somewhere today?
Either from the worm or a heart attack. So in real life, I mean, I guess the worm would be a better choice there, right? Okay, Harko Village, you said, right?
Where do you want to go?
Don't act like you knew. I mean, maybe I wanted you to suffer. Think about that. Come to my attention that some people deliberately take their vehicle off the road to see if they can climb over rocks or drive through the muck. Yeah, people have been known to do that in the world. It's true. Weird people.
Well, the Harkonnens love their docking fees, so that's gonna cost a little extra.
Extra? Of course.
Oh, alright. Thopter's on the roof. Let's get out of here.
Have you had a staring contest with the worm? 1010 would recommend. How do I do that? Do I just like lure it as close to the edge of a thing as possible and then I just stand there and watch it? Or do I have to stand in the middle of the sand and just hope it doesn't eat me? Do I just have to assume it will honor the code of staring contests? Wanting your kindest chatter to suffer, rude as fuck. I don't know about kindest chatter. Or there were past moments where you weren't kind to me. I can't remember because I have really bad memory, but probably. You have to lure it close enough without getting eaten. I've never done it, but Brad has managed it a number of times. Yeah, I'm not that brave. I am not that brave at all. I'm very afraid of getting eaten. It hasn't happened before and I don't want it to happen. Can't remember, that didn't happen. Nothing but kind. Okay, if I can't remember something, then nothing has ever happened in my life. I am not a living person, pretty much. This moment is the only moment that I have ever known. So, Emperor's Wing MK1 broken. What? I'm sorry, what? Why? I was flying! I wasn't flying here! The ornithopter! Ow! What the fuck? How did this break? Because I was in an ornithopter. That doesn't seem right. This seems wrong. That's... Alright, I'm gonna write to the devs. They owe me a new Emperor's Wing MK1. I demand justice. A severance logic, this is true. No memory, no you. Is that how severance works? Where am I? What? Not travel the world map at this time. A flying vehicle is required. Well, fine. I will go this way then. Maybe she is severed. Maybe. Possible. Can I go this way? I could be severed. It's possible. Streamends, Audi, Anna. Yep, that's why I have a million sticky notes memories. Small reminders. They're so pale. How do you stay this pale in a desert? The Bene Gesserit trainer is here? Oh. That could be used. Criminals! Criminals! Is it bad that I'm an Atreides person? I have your complexion, what you mean? I don't live in a desert, do I? Kindest chatter? Haha! See? Proof. You're insulting me. Not that I'm ashamed of my paleness. I like being super pale, but... Are you a bank?
I see you. I see you. Just a moment. I mean no offense by my delay. You will be wanting a dram of my water.
She just says water.
Is that right?
I should buy some just in case. Let's grab a couple because I don't know when I might run out of water. Best to have some water. Here, have $500. Here's Solari or whatever they're called.
Yes, I see you. State your business.
I'm about to fight here, so being Atreides is okay. Okay, good. We're safe. Blank sync chart. Have all the stuff and things. Alright. A donkey! Expensive water? I mean, 500 isn't that much. I have like 80,000. That's fine.
I'm going to stop you right there and say so don't even ask. War's great for repair work.
Oh,
But
furniture.
the supply chains...
At some point I'm gonna have to buy all the furniture and stuff and make my base look nice. Any Gesundheit? Alright, where the dicks is the bank? Is this a bank? This looks like it might be a museum or something. It's a museum. Cool. Hanivars. Is this a bar? Alcohol. God knows we all need drinks.
Welcome to Hanivars. Rule number 1. We maintain a segregated lounge. You must stay within your own designated cast area. The Na Familia will not abide a low-born interloper, and I don't want
I'm
to
not
hear the
low-born.
bitching. This
I can't
rule
remember
is
what I
for your
chose.
own protection. They sit around
I might be
waiting for
low-born.
any excuse to invoke Canley and kill you where you stand. Rule number 2.
That sounds aggressive.
All drinks cost what they cost. You pay up front, no haggling, and no discounts for any Harkonnens. Don't even ask.
Well, I'm not a
Rule
Harkonnen.
number 3, stay out of the back room. It's off limits.
Well, now I'm intrigued. Damn it.
Welcome back.
Melange spiced liquor, melange spiced beer, melange spiced coffee, melange spiced wine. Sappho juice, cup of water, some clothes. That is not a nice haircut on this guy. But it should only be 100? Yeah, it was only 100. Oh wait, I don't mean to be behind but the bar. I'm sorry, please don't kick me out of the bar. Alright, where's the bank? Should be a museum. A museum would be good. Baron's Eye, some weird lion thing. Whatever the hell that is. Be a bank.
Welcome. Would
Deposit.
How
Haha.
much Solaris would you like to deposit?
We'll just do 50,000. Do they immediately take it out of the bank?
Would you like to deposit or withdraw Solaris?
You just select a speech option. This is true. Anxious ordering from a menu, no way I can handle the pressures of a bar. That's what you do. That's why you do the sensible thing and you look up the menu before you go to a place. Bartender doesn't have any work available for a sellsword. Are you a sellsword? Doubled. This is the auction house as well. Taxes are elsewhere. I don't want to pay my taxes yet. I want to still destroy my other base first. I just wanted to deposit some of my money. Wait, I get... Oh, wait. Oh, fuck. I should have done everything else first. I'm gonna have to come back and pay 2,500. Other side? Are the taxes here? I guess I can check how much I have to pay. Depending on how much I have to pay, maybe it'll be worth it to just spend another 2,500. Just taxes? Okay. I guess it'll only be a one-time thing.
Welcome, stranger. What business have you with House Alexan?
I don't know. I don't know what an Alexan is.
Welcome, fellow citizen. How is it that the Imperial
Oh, it's so
Tax
little!
Administratum can assist you today?
Wait, what's the total? Is this the total? Oh, 5,000. Oh, 4,000. Oh! Very tax appropriate. Yup. They're keeping the vibe agreeable. Overdue? Well, it's Gus's fault. I fight money. This is Gus's fault entirely. And then he died to the worm when he had all of his money, so it's all my money being used for the taxes. Okay, not all of my money. Still I'm mad. Did that guy activate anyone's Alexa just now? Turn in those library books while you're at it? You expect me to read? What Audible is for. Alright, now I can go back happily. Gus owes me 10,000 monies. Or 5,000. Be paying half. I assume we've just been pooling all of our money into one spot, to be fair. Oh, the cat is so passed out. Wait, if I just put on my... No, wait, I still have 20,000 money. A little bit of money on.
You look a little lost, friend.
I had to pay property tax last week. The painful memories.
For a price.
Struggles.
Music
Alright, let's
to my ears.
fly back. I'm gonna turn up my AC really quickly too, so I will be right back.
Never miss the chance to let Smiley verbally abuse me.
Happy for you. Okay, I'll fly back in. Okay, alright, I'll be right back. I'm sorry for the triggering moment, by the way, Rin. I should have covered my screen so you weren't reminded of the struggles. Turn on the Assassin's Creed. She'll be back. The Assassin's Creed. Hey. Gotta, like, buy yourself a beer after that or something. Oh, the AC, right. Alright, we have paid our taxes. We no longer have to worry about those. I'm sure by tomorrow there's gonna be more taxes to be paid or something, since it's been so long since we initially paid. Alright, this is... yeah, okay. Back to the base, drop off everything, go back again, destroy the base, yada yada yada. Rinse repeat 1,000,000 times over. Are you liking Dune? This game is fantastic. My one and only qualm with it is that I wish it ran a little bit more smoothly. Like Clair Obscur at the same like settings will run so much more smoothly than this game. But that's the only qualm I have with it. Otherwise, it's super fun. And I heard that they apparently changed the Deep Desert section. They've made it a part of it PvE now. So if you're a solo player or someone who just doesn't have a big guild or something to play with, as much as others do, you can safely do Deep Desert stuff now without getting spawn camped by giant groups of assholes. Yeah, I'm very glad that they changed things to be more PvE friendly because so many people just play with big groups simply to grief and be assholes. For some reason people absolutely love that. An MMO, not a single player. True. Yeah, I mean, the whole community has been complaining about it a lot. And I believe that they rightfully should, because there are literally people who exist in gaming communities who just want to grief and make others miserable, so those people should not be encouraged. Crazy how toxic the PvP power trippers can be in these games. I literally saw a post that was like, changing the biome to PvP or PvE is the best thing that this game could have done, and then a post directly below it, changing the area to PvE is the worst thing this game could have done. And obviously that's coming from someone who's got a big group of people who just like to go and harass solo players who just want to try and have a good time. Heaven forbid people just want to have a good time. I'm sure by like a couple weeks from now, if not already available, there's probably servers where people are really focused on the PvP aspect of the game. And, you know, if that's really what you're driven to participate in, just join one of those servers. I would kind of like them to make, like, maybe new servers where it's really PvP focused, and then somewhere it's, like, more PvE focused. So those people could really just hone in on those certain servers and not be sort of messed around with, like 50-50 of PvE and PvP gamers. Like, let them have their side, and then the casuals have their own sort of section. PvPers aren't looking for fair fights. Exactly. They want to stomp on smaller and weaker groups of people. So stupid and toxic. Yeah. It's just... like, I get where they're coming from. It's just that it's shitty. Like, I understand it, but you're still an asshole. I used to be an asshole. I get it. No good time, only sweat and tears. Tears of others. And the second that you might cry, everything is unfair and unreasonable. Both type servers, so I'm sure it'll happen. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Nice PS2 game. Dude, this game does not run as well as I would hope. I was literally just saying this. I need to turn all the settings down. I mean, this game runs fine on my computer when I'm not streaming. I can have it at ultra settings when I'm not streaming and it runs fine, but the second I'm streaming, this game just fucking falls to bits. I need to finish destroying my base so I can switch over to Clair Obscur. Clair Obscur runs so much better on my PC. It's also, like, heating up my living room a lot. I'm dying, Shazzy. By the way, I very much enjoyed watching Feisty just destroy you earlier in Gus's chat. Funny. I almost started feeling a little bad. Almost. Alright, we're back. Time to drop everything off and then do it again. And again. And again. Toxic. Shazzy's always toxic, though. If you can't take it, don't dish it out, you know? I could probably destroy this. Stuff in any of these. Money away, actually. I want labels. It makes me so sad this game doesn't have labels. Okay, let's put water away. Awesome. Griffin. What's the weather outside like right now? I'm kind of curious. Still feels like absolute warm piss. 108 degrees. The sun is going down. Why is it still 42 degrees Celsius outside? Ugh. I might need another beer to cool me down. I could also just do a bit of tequila. Maybe. I feel like alcohol makes me not realize how disgusting it is. Otherwise. Oh yeah, I need another one of these. Ugh. Can I make another one of these? No, I can't, because that was like a one-off thing. Shh. Oh wait, yes I can. I only have one more. Wait, how much? Do I have like a better one of these? Power drink. Just to activate, blah, 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 blah. Capacity. Proper stuff. First wave of early access Tesla robo-taxi rides? Oh, Tesla. I was like, what? Is this a video game? And something better? That's probably a good idea. Leap suspensor belt? What is the difference between that and just the regular, like, I have the passive suspensor belt? Honestly, I haven't learned a lot of... I have 193 intel right now. There is a lot I could... need to learn any of the buggy stuff, because Gus already has. I learned the leap one. I wish there was a search option through all of this, because there's so much stuff. I don't necessarily want to learn it all until I have enough intel. As for jumping up things. Oh, that's probably... I've had a few moments with jumping up things where I just lose my shit. I get so scared. What's this one? It was to use vertical position, reposition. Power deplete. Properties pull on the user, allowing for extended height and distance jumping. Passive auto activates, which can be bad because draining power to too much on long fall while E. Should I just make another? I mean, I do have one more of the, I don't really need it right now, I guess. Driving around, but I do have one more of the Emperor things. Are you excited for Sagat? Right, yes, this reminds me. I made... Wait, give me 1 second. Made a meme. God damn it, no, I don't want this to open on. 1 second, base. I made myself a meme. I haven't finished saving the exact date because we don't know the exact date he's coming out on, but a Sagat meme for, because again, I think on the 28th, on Thursday, right? They have a an event for Capcom, and they might announce the date that Sagat is coming out. I made a meme to post on Twitter. I, like, cut out the Street Fighter the Street Fighter 4 Tiger, badly edited his face onto the "Would you look at the time" meme. Like there's one of these with Yu-Gi-Oh! Would you look at the time? It's time to duel. Oh, maybe. I'm gonna change the July 1st to whenever the date is for his release. It's goofy, but I'm looking forward to it. But yes, I'm excited. I'm like so excited. I'm also making an emote for Sagat. Oh god, where is it? Making an emote. Got a classic outfit? I hope so. You know what they should do? They should make, so I'm in the process of making this. It's kind of a work in progress. Can you guys recognize this? I've removed his face because I'm editing. But you recognize what that is? What was the Tiger King, yep. Making the emote, the Tiger King emote for Sagat. I'll just have his hair on Sagat's head. Can't wait to learn Sagat and use him to make your life miserable. We'll have a Sagat mirror. It'll be tiger time. All the time. I'm not sad now. Aww. So cute. 2-1. Who do I have to bully for being a loser? Outfit 2 should be naked Sagat? I mean... If everyone's gonna goon over the women, I'm fine with people gooning over the men too. Bring it on. Equality is important in our for Evo. I mean, hopefully I'll be going to Evo. Need to get our flights still. I hope Sagat is out before Evo. I think he will be. People are very much speculating that he'll be out by July. So, fingers crossed. 1 in 10 against Fishboy finally, up from 0 in 10. In another 20 years, I may actually win. There we go. You've got to have goals. Maybe you should purchase some coaching. Specifically to beat Fishboy. Just completely hone in on that goal. As low what I can before I venture forth. Fly with Porter. I don't know if Porter's... I just want to fly with whatever is the cheapest option and the most convenient. I don't want to be inconvenienced in any way, shape, and form. Whatever gets us there at a reasonable hour, in a reasonable time frame, at a reasonable cost. Extra aggressive in the match I won, and Fishboy wasn't sure what to do because I'm never aggressive. Just mix him up a little bit. There you go. That's a solid tactic. I'm happy you're playing Street Fighter 6 again. I'm so excited for Sagat. I'm really... I was trying to play... Again, I was trying to learn Ryu a little bit off stream, and I was trying to play some Marissa. And I like Marissa, but it just doesn't really click the same way that I know Sagat will. Or I hope Sagat will. I shouldn't say I know, because he could feel off, but... Like, maybe Street Fighter 6 in the end is just not for me. But I'm really eager for Sagat to come out. I've determined that I like the big, bulky characters, but I also like zoning. And there isn't really... And Sagat's like almost a Shoto, but not really. Like, he's got an uppercut, he's got some fireballs. It feels fun to play as, but... Have a buggy and aren't using it to transport? We don't have very much fuel for it yet. We only have the one, and I'm really afraid. Gus made it, and Gus has the recipe for it. So, I don't have the recipe for it, and we don't have the materials for it. I don't want to break it. I love that there's proximity chat in this game. Just a nice little innocent greeting. Adopt an aggressive playstyle against certain kinds of players and against dentists? What's going on at your dentist, dare I ask? Your poor dentist, what the fuck? You have to know life those games to get good. Oh, 100%. If your goal is to be good at fighting games, you absolutely have to just completely lock in with them. I mean, you can play other things, but they kind of have to end up being your main game. And that's why I haven't really played that much Street Fighter 6, because I haven't really sort of locked in with a character yet. I haven't really settled with somebody that I like to play. So, like, if I'm gonna dedicate that much time to a game, I would really like to have a character that kind of clicks. I haven't gotten there yet. I'm just kind of patiently waiting. Big bulky coward. Yeah, what's wrong with that? I'm a small, not bulky coward. I want to live my fantasy of being a big bulky coward. I'm fine with being a coward, I just want to be bigger. So I seem like more of a threat despite how filled with fear I am. Our society isn't ready for the darkness, that era of darkness. I have to admit, if Ed looks very complicated. Like, he looks like a really cool character, but extremely difficult to get good at. Like, I don't think I would be able to play Ed. But he looks like a really cool character. I could if I... Or I would if I could, but I can't, you know? Keep thinking that, don't play him. I shan't. I am waiting for Sagat. He'll be here soon. Very soon. Really appreciate that it's so disgustingly hot out today. I really feel like I'm in the deep desert. Nice. I'm considering Terry. Henley's better this season than she was last, right? I know that Terry's in a really good spot too. No Wakaning? What the hell? What's up, Tangent? Sounds like some shit out of Star Wars or something. Playing a desert game to escape the heat sure is fun. I miss winter. I miss the cold. And it hits like -40 and I'm bitching and moaning about the cold. But it still feels more bearable than this. It is just extra immersion. I should get myself another beverage. I would rather be freezing than melting. Preach. On top of the fact that, like, dying from, like, being on fire sounds way more miserable than dying from just being too cold. Being too cold, you just, like, pass out and die from being cold. Being on fire sounds miserable. Oh my fucking god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. You didn't have to do that, you mean worm. I love cold days. I hate the heat. I mean, if you live somewhere where it's dry heat, you don't understand the struggles. Humidity is foul. And if you've only ever taken trips somewhere where it's humid, you still don't truly understand. You have to live in it to really, truly hate it. Like, just immense to the core loathing. Not tempting the worm. I have to cross the desert to get to my ugly base. I want to destroy the base. Trust me, I do. Wait, I'm just gonna type up. I want to destroy the base and never look at it again, but I have to take everything first. You're talking about dry heat, we're gonna summon Boob. He's in France. It's too late right there right now. Oh, I still have so much shit to go through. Okay. Grab the bike stuff. Any darts? Watch this. Wait, 2:15. Jesus, that'd be crap. Most everything is getting empty now. I can destroy this, that. I'm gonna destroy mostly everything in here too, I think. Victim blaming. Thank you for defending my honor. What are these for? I don't really understand what the handheld resource scanners are. Like, I've tried to use them and I just didn't do anything, so I'm definitely using it wrong, but definitely not my fault. I have a leap. Alright, all the buggy stuff and bike stuff. I can probably... I guess I could equip these sand bike treads. Mine are close to getting destroyed. That street that suddenly buckled from the heat and sent a car flying? What? No. What? Ow. Those... that just... Crap, it's already full. And scanners are mostly just used for quests? Okay. Haven't really needed one yet. The heal kit's here for now. I'm mostly just... I want to destroy everything. I'm low on water too. Let's just... These up really quick. I don't have to think. Give me a second, Mighty. I've gotta use up this stuff while I can. Oh. I don't have my power. Wait. Guess I can just... Well, I can just fix this. Do this while it's nighttime. Way after. Olive seawater. Almost 1 liter John filled. There's a lot of little water thingies over here.
You get a web, and you get a web, and you get a web!
Thank you so much, Anonymous Gifter, for the 5 gifties. To Dr. Sasso, to Mr. Caleb, to Rourke, to Kev Gemmo, and Dave. Dave's Retro Basement. Thank you so much for the 5 gifted subs. I really appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. I'm out here suffering and you're making it so much better. I appreciate it, thank you. While I'm harvesting for water in desperation. Where's more water thingy? I should just take my bike. Why am I not taking my bike? So much more efficient. I mean, I have a scythe thingy. I'm using it right now. Just trying to collect all of the water in the area because there's this bunch of different fancy things. That's a sickle? Oh. There are sides? I don't know this. Thank you again, Anonymous Gifter. I really appreciate it. I've gifted. Oh, I'm full. Now! Heck. I didn't know there were sides as well. That's kind of cool.
Identify yourself.
I shan't do that. I thought a scythe was the coolest thing ever. I mean, they kind of are. I think the whole scythe being associated with death is part of the excitement. You're really going that fast if you don't make sounds? I'll have to destroy all of these and the whole base. We'll get there. Deposit the water now. You see this video you have linked? Why did I, as soon as I clicked it, I was just like, you're not potato, but I immediately thought, oh my god, is he trying to rickroll me? What the fuck? Oh. Oh, that poor person's car. Oh. He needs to find whoever got this video for his insurance, because Jesus H. Ow. That's terrifying, but kind of cool. Like, it just poof. Right? The car, the ground just popped up and attacked me. Like, your insurance is gonna be like, that didn't fucking happen, don't lie. I mean, I guess you get out of the car and take pictures, but happened to me in Oklahoma. Dot was like, yeah, right? We ain't paying for any repairs, bent 2 rims, ballooned a tire, and busted the front shocks. Yeah, without video, how the fuck do you prove this? That is wild. Heat waves are the worst. Global warming isn't real, though. Don't worry about it, guys. She came out of nowhere, right? It's obviously the car's fault, though. They brought it upon themselves. No insurance is gonna pay that. That would be a very weird thing to have to try and explain to your insurance. That sucks. What was actually cooling? Yeah. Right. Did I all these and just get rid of the tires I have? That would. In a few billion years, it'll all be frozen. Can that be now? I'm gosh darn hot. It's very uncomfortable in the summer. These are pretty much broken, dude. My engine is not good. Repair. Storage. My engine was not in a good spot. Alright, now it's better. There are all of the things. I would scream in excitement. Do I? Obviously. Yay! The ground is coming up to meet me! Okay, okay, we're gonna destroy these two Reaper things, destroy this. Air that. Here right now? Wait, this here. Here. Of course I don't. Cycle. And long, sweet underground tunnel, driving 420 miles per hour then? Anything to get out of the heat, honestly. I'll take whatever I can get. It's too warm. Eh. Really should destroy all of the other items. Space is pretty chill. I've heard that. Yeah, that's true. I might be convinced to go there. Anything for cooler weather at this point. Okay, let's... Oh, fuck. We have... Standard sword. Skills, or the skill suit I can probably... Everything else is pretty much empty, right? Crap. Okay, let's just do another run back to base and come back here. Lord Jesus H. My whole entire stream is just, it's been 2 hours of me just driving back and forth. Oh, wait. Grab water really quick first. Live in a place without distinct seasons, a place that's just tolerable year-round. Absolutely, why wouldn't I? I mean, I do love seasons. I think it's nice to have, but at the same time, it was just perfect weather all year round. That sounds a lot more... I could just travel to the places that have nice seasons. They're varied seasons. If I want to experience snow, I just go during the snowy seasons. If I want to experience the misery that is summer, I'll go during the summery seasons. Death Stranding gameplay stream? Oh, is this what Death Stranding is like? Is this what the gameplay loop of Death Stranding is? Just pick up stuff, drive to one spot, drive back to the spot where you picked up stuff, pick up another group or a bunch of stuff, and then rinse repeat forever? Maybe not perfect, but sort of normalized? I mean, it would depend on the normalized then. Yes? Oh, really? Okay, I can see why people might not be into the style of gameplay then. If this game was only just driving back and forth between my base and my other base to drop stuff off, I think I would get kind of bored after a while. Lots of infrastructure building. I do like base building and stuff. Aren't enough actors or babies? Wait, why babies? Why do we want babies? I haven't really played many video games where there are babies. I don't think I've ever known of people who want babies in video games.
Right.
I don't have a chair, sorry. Well, now he didn't need a ride, did he? Weirdo. As you progress, you get cooler stuff to make the deliveries. Like vehicles? My bad. My bad. No, you're good. You're chill. Don't worry about it. My bad. My bad. I'm just gonna wait here for a second. Okay, I think we're good here. And the boss encounters are pretty wild in those games. Wait, there's bosses in Death Stranding? Or the guitar that shoots electricity? Okay, how long do I have to wait here before I'm safe, do you think? That was a bit spooky. The red icon is gone. It's probably safe. Wait for 5 years. That is a long time. Half marathon? Those are the bosses? Alright, let's go. If I get eaten... I'm scared now. Oh, I'm scared now. Gonna wait another second. On deep discounts on Steam? I have so many games to play! Metal Gear Solid 3, you could beat by waiting for him to die? What? What? What's up, Matt? Okay, just drive forward, ignore it. There is no worm, 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 there is... All is well, there is no worm. What worm? Thankfully, he doesn't speak English or he would realize I'm taunting him. Language barriers are useful sometimes. Old man with a parrot. You could adjust your system clock and he'd die of old age? That feels like bullying. Would your character age, or would he just die of old age? Your character just fine? The heck? Fine. No need to worry. Hello, old when you fight him? I don't know why that's just making me want to play Clair Obscur more because of the old man in Clair Obscur. I want to play more, but I need to destroy my base. Oh, this takes so long. I want to play more French fantasy game. I'm locked in though. I'm finishing this for the life of me. I'm tired of just like having this hanging over my head. Like, okay, you need to finish destroying your base in Dune so you can keep progressing and stuff. I will get there. Is this the old man? Given us some incredible boss stuff over the years, to his credit. This sounds very entertaining at the very least. Let me press... I think by now I've memorized the path to my base. I need to make my base look less ugly. I don't know how I'm gonna do that, but I don't like what it looks like right now. The whole like side here looks really just mismatched. I'll worry about it later though. Now is not the time. Sheltered in base. Okay, what are you linking, map?
Sector weather alerts. A large sandstorm is approaching.
I'm sorry, wait, what? There's a sandstorm? Oh, in 8 hours. Okay, that's nothing. No biggie. That's a ways away.
Yeah.
2 weeks! he dies in 2 weeks! Oh, he's so old.
Drop your weapon. Drop your weapon.
He just sat there for 2 weeks. Damn. Being trolled by a pigeon.
I found the end.
Parrot, whatever. Bird.
What the hell happened?
Eating this by doing this? Maybe it was from old age.
I don't think so. It was his dying wish to fight me. But
Aww.
Snake, listen to yourself. This is a mission. It's not a game, it's not a sport. You think you're competing for the gold at Tokyo or something?
I guess you're right.
Aww. I like that Snake seems to have some like remorse. That is amazing. Greatest win ever. I mean, I guess you've accomplished something. When you get off this vehicle, you remember where you parked. Last thing we need is a Dune, where's my car moment. Okay, this is my garage. I shan't forget. Sort of. It will be a garage in the future. If I ever finish this base. Gotta have gold. I need to make another thingy. Just, this is looking a bit of a mess. Not enough support. Put it here! Perfect. I don't know why these can't stack. Like, why can't I just put one on top of the other? There's no reason. It's not like... I guess it doesn't. Okay, never mind. I was gonna say it's not like they open in a way that would make it so that I can't stack them, but evidently they do indeed open in a way where it would make sense not to stack them. They should make a Metal Gear, or a new Metal Gear game so I can play it. I feel like I kind of struggle with older games if it wasn't something that I played myself when I was growing up. But I would definitely try a newer one. And then maybe I can understand the hype of Kojima. Need these respawn people. Here, this is broken, so we'll work later. Sweet car online, it belonged to Neil Diamond. Okay, I need another cold drink. I should log out while I go get a drink, because otherwise my character will die of thirst. I'll log back in a second. Able to stack storage in a game? No. Minecraft? Is it possible in Minecraft? Still feels hella modern. When did it come out? Minecraft Valheim? Oh wait, can you in Valheim? I don't remember. What's up, Anna? How are you? I'm gonna grab myself a little bit of juice. I thirst for something cold and sweet. Opening of Metal Gear Solid sometime. It's unhinged. If I don't know the context of the game at all, you don't die of thirst if you're inside a water-sealed area. You can't stack in Valheim, no. Oh, you don't die in a water-sealed area? Well, we'll not risk it. I'll just go grab a glass of juice. I'll be right back. No, Xena, you can't sit with me. I am leaving you. No, I'll be right back, guys. Alright. Place a piece of floor, then delete it. Oh, you can delete it to still stack? I've done it where you place a piece of floor, but I've never deleted it. With a bipedal nuke equipped robot? There are powers and ghosts and robot dinosaurs. There's robot dinosaurs? I know very little about Metal Gear Solid, evidently. The Lale Lule Lo is an that sounds like a warm-up for choir practice. Lale Lule Lo. We used to do those in choir. Oh god, flashbacks. Or how much is my bike deteriorating at this point? Surviving. Earlier I went to check out a psychic fair near me. Sadly, when I got there, there was a sign that said the fair was cancelled due to unforeseen circumstances. I just knew that was gonna be funny the second I started reading it. Alright, we go again. Do I get thirstier when it's daytime? God. We're almost done. We are so close. I just have to finish bringing all of the stuff that's left in the chests, and then I have to demolish everything that's still in the base, and then we're done. Which is essentially what I've had to do for the last 2 hours. Thank you guys for keeping me entertained. Craving coffee, guess we take in the energy so I can sleep extra hard. That's what decaf is for. So I will never understand people craving coffee. It's icky.
Identify yourself.
No. Can't identify myself. I am a nobody. You're shooting at nothing, idiots. Coffee slander? It's bitter! The only good thing about coffee is that it has caffeine. And then you can just buy caffeine tablets and you don't have to consume the coffee. I like ice caps from Tim Hortons. But now Tim Hortons just feels like it's every single one of them is not up to par in cleanliness, so I don't feel safe going there anymore. I feel like I see too many reports of some sort of sickness or another being spread from Tim Hortons, and it just makes me uncomfortable and worried. Julia is the smart sister. I mean, I've never argued this, so. Adjust bitterness by adjusting your water temperature, among other things. Water temperature makes it more bitter. Dehydrated though? Accurate. The most dehydrated. See, she just drinks coffee. I drink water. I think I'm the healthier one. Haha. I would live longer. Brew method can also change the taste. I mean, if I add enough sugar, I might not hate it. I also don't like hot drinks, though. A cantaloupe. It is 100% a Leaf thing to say. I love me some good puns, I just never come up with them myself. Alright, zoom zoom. Hurt me, don't hurt me, don't hurt me, don't hurt me. You like honey and coffee? Nice alternative to plain sugar. I have never tried honey and coffee before. I mean, I've had coffee a couple of times here and there, but yeah, I've never tried honey. I love when you help someone by giving them information they requested, but when they don't like what you're saying, you're suddenly patronizing them. Did they actually request the information? There's situations where I feel like people just want to rant and let off steam and don't actually genuinely want help. But then if they're genuinely requesting help and then they're mad at you when you give it because it's not actually the answer they wanted, that's a little silly. But there are definitely times where people aren't actually looking for help, but people misunderstand the situation and try to give help when it wasn't actually something the person wanted. I went to the aquarium this weekend, but I didn't stay long. There's something fishy about that place. I don't know if I have a single, like, dad joke that just immediately comes to mind. I'm a little disappointed now. I don't have any jokes that I could just, if someone said, like, tell me a joke, I don't have any that I could just say right off the bat. I'd have to look up something. Made another training partner. They play Jury, which it is a hard matchup for Marissa. Namscram plays Jury. Why aren't you playing Namscram? So got this. You're welcome. Oh god, 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 oh god. Is it? You play Namscram whenever they ask? Oh, okay. He's just not a training partner. Are these bad guys? Okay, I'm sorry. Hi. You guys were just standing there for no reason. I didn't understand why. My bad. I wasn't trying to start a fight. Please leave me alone. I'm innocent. I'm trying to slowly but surely destroy my base. Trying to battle. Thrown in physical pain because that's the goal here. With every dad joke, you're just trying to hurt people mentally and physically. Why do canoes make good hats? Because if you flip them over, they're capsized. Okay, that one's fantastic. I love that. I love that. You're confused about something, I told them how it was, and then I'm the bad one. Like, yo, I'm just giving you the information already available. It's a bit strange. People are weird, though. Sometimes people are just bitter if they, like, didn't pick up on something right off the bat. Our connections aren't the best. Oh, okay. That is a totally valid reason to not want to play against someone regularly. Okay, that's a full set of... Right? That. Perfectly not be functional. It has loot. Fine. It's always good to have many. That's true. Different play styles and all that. Just because they play the same character doesn't mean they play the same character the same way. Death Stranding, there are fellas out in the world who want to jump you and take your deliveries because they become so helplessly addicted to delivering things? The fuck? They become addicted to delivering things. Totally normal.
I see someone, huh? Who's that?
Damn it. Do it again. I will take your blood. Hold on. Become addicted to delivering things. I'm afraid this is gonna like blow up in my face. I thank you, bye. Did I buy this driving simulator? I mean, I bought it, but it's a lot of driving. Which driving simulator? There's so much sand. Oh, are you talking about Doom? I will be done driving at one point in the near future. I mean, there will be future driving as well, but there will be like things in between the driving. There will be like pew and slicing with swords and collecting of things, and then I will drive again, and then I will do other things in between. Rinse and repeat. Several East Coast people I'd love to run sets with, but it's hard with the bad connections. Is the connection from West? I guess with fighting games, it's like it's so heavily reliant on good connections. Like if I play with someone in, like when I was playing what do you call it, Marvel Rivals with Gus when he was in Salt Lake City and I'm here, it's not that bad, but that's Marvel Rivals. It's not that reliant on super good connections. You can have a bit of a delay and still function, but fighting games are a lot less for you. I don't need this many shields. We'll keep that. Delivering things. That's a little more violent. His connection is always stable, but Washington to Florida connections are always rough. That's weird. Back in the deep desert in an 8x8 with my doctor. All my shit I took down. This is wild. Just be very, very quiet. If you walk without rhythm, you won't attract the worm, which I've come to discover is not actually applied in this game. But maybe if you try, you can just like wiggle your way back to safety. Maybe. There's hope. Not much, but there's hope. I believe in you, Nightmare. Flying so nice. You wonder how you got around. I want to fly, dude. I do. I can't wait. This would be so much easier with an ornithopter. Wait, I don't need that. I don't need them. Keep. Helmets. Kind of annoying to find. Go. I'll destroy everything else that I have on me. Carry that stuff. This. Only seen the running and driving, that and opening and closing of boxes. Wowie boxes. That open can't be stacked. Yeah, the stack, and there's no signs as well. There's no signs. So you have all of these boxes, not labeled. You have no idea what's actually in each of them. At the start, you're somewhat organized because you have so few items. And then the more items you gather, the more frustrating it gets to try and be organized. So then you just have this. It's a mess. The worm doesn't find me attractive? I mean, you could ask. I'm not sure what the worm is into, so it's entirely possible that it does indeed find you attractive. So at the same time, personally, I would prefer the worm not find me attractive. I don't think that's ideal, given what happens when it finds you attractive, i.e., you die. I do wish it applied. I actually tried it at one point in this game. I tried to just like run forward and then stop and then kind of like walk and then run and then walk and then stop to try and just walk without rhythm, but no, it doesn't work. It's in the song. It's supposed to be a thing. Died. Drop thumpers and run like crazy. Adopters are game changers. Lots of work to maintain though. They said they are working on signs and color coding boxes. I did see that. Yeah, I saw that on the subreddit. I'm really glad that the mods or the devs are so active in the subreddits. I think that's such a cool factor and feature for just social media and Reddit and whatnot. The fact that you have so many people just active in social media from different games. You can actually feel like they're eager to keep improving on the game and being, you know, available for the addicts. I feel like the majority of people who are really frequenting a subreddit are the ones who are just completely addicted to the game. Like myself. Typically when I get addicted to a game initially, I just religiously check the subreddit. This isn't heavy. That... Oh, I have so much crap. This... I don't think the swords take that much to build. Only do 9 damage too. They're not... You just need to be better? Well, I get impatient. I start being organized. I also feel like Gus isn't that organized. It's his fault. I'm just gonna blame him. And I don't have to take responsibility for my lack of organizational skills. There we go. It's someone else's fault. Start being organized, and then I have to start organizing his stuff, and then it just becomes a whole thing. Do I not have inventory space? Son of a... I do have inventory. What are you doing? Dude has been thrown? He's not here. He can't defend himself. It's okay. Rejected by worm. Tangent, I'll bet you $100 if you go out there and you stand and just walk in circles for a few minutes, the worm will definitely not reject you. Report back with results, please. Would you still love me if I was a worm? Alright, what's the heaviest thing on? Alright. Oh no! I forgot about these crates. Ugh. I forgot there were 2 more hiding in the corner. I was like, I'm all done! I don't have to fucking do anymore. I cleared them all out, then there's 2 just hiding in the corner. Living on Dune, the room would be the least of my problems, but the amount of sand at my butt, honestly, and like under the boobs and stuff. Boob sweat plus sand? Ugh, I can't imagine anything. What juice tonight? More mango peach. So is the mango peach. If it's this color, it's mango peach. It's honestly just delicious. In your hair, gloves, shoes, just all the sand everywhere. In your mouth? Oh, you can use your bike if it has storage to organize your stuff? Oh, that's genius. But you being all resourceful and intelligent. I feel like the only times I ever think about these things is when my stream tells me about them. The rest of the water in here, and we'll venture forth. We're almost done. Have all of this garbage left. Okay, I'll bring these with me, whatever I can fill in my inventory here. I'm not even gonna destroy these things, I can't be bothered, I'll just bring them along. Why do I have all of these? Whatever I can carry. Alright, that's it. Every walk you take, it be scratching you. Do you think you just kind of get used to it after a while? Like you just accept that everything is sand and uncomfortableness? Probably, right? Think the French game is happening tonight? It might. What brand is it? I'm not actually sure. I think it's only sold at like a local... Well, not local. It's available at a store in Canada called TNT. Like an Asian market kind of spot. I'm not sure what the brand is, though. Open your storage, and any vehicle that's in your base, you can access it from the top-down menu where it says backpack. Oh yeah, that's true. I keep forgetting about that. I still like to have things organized per box, though, if at all possible. Again, though, at some point or another, I just start getting frustrated with it. There's no way to sort of use, like, one chest to move things from spot to spot, right? Like, you have to actually physically go into each loot box, pick things up, and then move things. You use the bike. Okay. Oh. Something to think about. When I'm finally done destroying this other base and organizing my new base. Move stuff from your inventories and bike inventory, etc. Okay. Finally powering through Jujutsu Kaisen. Fight scenes are crazy. I had a friend who was completely... I don't really watch anime, but I had a friend who was completely addicted with that, anime. He ended up, like, his usernames on all his video games and all that were all Kaisen related. And he was trying to get me into it simply because he said that the fight scenes were insane. Fuck, 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 fuck. Again, though, I have way too long of a list of things to watch, and I tend to be a little hesitant when it comes to anime. It's really hard to get me into anime. I don't dislike all anime, but I think there's just, like, common tropes throughout I kind of struggle with. I do have a buggy. I just don't have enough fuel for it, and I haven't researched it. So, the person I'm playing with has researched it, and I don't want to use my intel on it. So I'm just kind of doing this the unfathomably slow way like an idiot. Drop down for backpack? Okay. I think I've used it before, it's just not today. Thank you, Koenig. Have a good night, my dude. Good luck getting through all of the heat and everything. Drink lots of water, stay hydrated, stay out of the sun. She has not watched Frieren yet, I can say that. The power of friendship is bullshit and I stand by that. Like in general? You don't like friendship? That doesn't sound healthy. I'm almost tempted to watch that Frieren show, to be honest. I've heard such good things about it, and sometimes, again, it's just so nice to have a good cry. And I've heard it's ridiculously emotional. Waits for Anna to say Arcane again. I wasn't gonna say it, but you're absolutely right. Like couples retreat. Oh, exposed. Why are you watching? He makes a good damn point, actually. Why are you watching couples retreat when you still haven't? Fuck! No! You're okay. We're fine. Just, I'll be fine. That is the first time I've come into contact with quicksand. That was extremely worrying. We're fine. Focus on the road, Anna. Don't look away. This is why you don't text and drive. This is why you don't text and drive. We're locked in until we're home. Yeah, you need to watch Arcane. Desperately need to watch Arcane. Almost as desperately as I needed to get away from that quicksand. That was way too close. That was absolutely going to be horrible for a moment. I would have been so sad if I lost my bike. I would have been literally stranded. I mean, I do have a buggy. Ugh. Yeah, I mean, it's irksome that you haven't watched Arcane yet. And I think they're gonna make like an adaptation to it for different areas and stuff from League lore. You're gonna fall even more behind. I.e., you need to watch it as soon as possible. Not an invalid placement. Aha. I hate ongoing. I mean, it's not technically ongoing. Like, the story that's for the first 2 seasons is done. What they're going to start is something separate. So, that excuse does not work at all. So, ha. Six years for them to make a season, so you have time. Shh! No, don't encourage her delaying it further. It's not a moment where we need someone to argue against my point. No. He needs to watch it. It's such a good show. It's such a good show. And again, for anyone who's ever really played League, it just kind of... I feel like it has a special place. There we go. There. A lot of animes are letdowns because they just fizzle out or don't finish things. Yeah, it feels like lazy writing. If you're going to release something, you should have a solid end before you even start it, you would think. Like, how do you have something already in production, something being animated, something being created, and you're not actually sure where it's gonna end yet? Looking at you, George R.R. Martin. Where's our ending? I mean, technically you've already got an ending based on the shows, but give us the books. Why were the shows made when there's decades before you're done the gosh darn books? I want Game of Thrones. No item for me. It is a tremendous show. It is. It really, really is. The animation, it's so beautiful. I mean, again, my sister is a wee bit of an artist. She's made some of my emotes and stuff and likes to doodle all day long and whatnot, so that's even more reason to watch. I mean, it's just, it could probably, it almost guaranteed will inspire you to draw the characters because the style is just so unique. You could have used the drop down, it will make you more efficient. Will it like put individual items into different, I mean, I guess it would be, here, wait, let me see. Intrigued by how the drop down works. Experience it for myself rather than asking questions. Oh, I see. Okay. That in the future. Given up on those books? No, I haven't. It might be silly of me not to, but I refuse. No. They're still alive. Water really quick before heading back. How much water do I have left? Oh. Finish and wrap up your story in a bow. Have ongoing subplots if you want, but still finish the thing. Agreed. Wholeheartedly agreed. I mean, with Arcane, it finished its story, so the main story is done. It has options for it to branch off in different ways, but the main story and everything has concluded in a very solid and enjoyable way, so nobody's left wanting and wondering. I mean, there's a little, you know, here and there that's wanting and wondering, but for the most part, it's just all closed up and finished. And it had a solid ending, so you don't have to sort of sit there frustrated. Like the most recent season of Squid Game, not the one that's coming out in a couple of days, but the one prior, ended on such a heavy cliffhanger. Same with Spider-Verse. Oh my god. The ending of the most recent Spider-Verse movie? Christ, that was just brutal. It was the most horrific cliffhanger ever. And then we have to wait years for the next one to come out? It's painful. I cannot wait for the next Spider-Verse movie. $8,000 episodes, guys. Just never close like a 7-Eleven. More anime, fine, I'll read the manga. No more manga, fine, I'll read the light novel. No more light novel, well shit. That's when you stalk down the writer and you demand satisfaction. You have to be truly dedicated to get what you want. Which means I need to find out where George R.R. Martin lives. Because I have questions. I wonder in those situations if the writer would actually give in and share some information, or if they would just... I mean, they would probably just close their doors in fear. Like, if you've gone that far to try and find out information about their story, they're assuming you're an absolute lunatic. I just hate cliffhangers, though, and I hate waiting. I'm impatient. It's been years. Comes hard when the writer dies. Yeah, that's a good point. Following them to the afterlife is probably not the best method. I had a 3-page description of a meal. There's moments in those stories where I remember him like vividly describing for like a whole page just someone's embroidery on their sleeve. I love that kind of thing though, because you can skip it if you're not interested, but it paints such a detailed picture of the scene and really just kind of brings you that much more into the story. But if you don't care, then you can just, you know, kind of figure out where the paragraph ends and skip right through it. I love it when a writer sort of vividly imagines the environment so that the reader can feel themselves being drawn in that much. Actually cares to finish the books anymore? I think he did. Say that. I choose to believe he does. I feel like to some degree it's the amount of pressure that he's under now. I remember when I was reading the books before the TV show came out, nobody I talked to knew what Game of Thrones was. Nobody had any clue. So he could release the books and there would be, you know, if there was a disappointing sort of plot line or something, he wouldn't exactly have that much attention over it. Like, there were still readers, but it wasn't what it is now. So maybe he's just sort of waiting for the attention to die down as much as possible before fully releasing the continuation and the ending. Especially given how the story ended for the TV show. The amount of disappointment and probable hate mail that he got. Someone's flying overhead. I would kind of be understanding of a lack of interest in further hate mail. Maybe he just wants to avoid that. Breasting boobily comment. Yeah, the book I'm reading right now, there was a scene where the writer was describing a woman who had doused herself in water before she walked into flames. Don't ask why, it's a long story. But to describe... I don't want to drive up here. To describe her walking into flames, it was just like talking about how her hair was dripping wet, and then how her dress clung to her breasts, and they were completely viewable through her dress. And I was like, it just has to be the breasts, right? It couldn't be like the knees or the shoulders or the... It's like the boobs. You can see them. We can't focus. It's a woman. We have to talk about the titties. It's like it just kind of like made me think about the breasting boobily part. I'm like, it could be ass. Why not ass? Everybody's got similar ass, but no, boobs. It had to be the boobs. So is the boobs. Big ugh from that writing. Apparently he has other books and stories where he's a bit problematic in a variety of ways. I kind of got that vibe a few times from different aspects of the book, but I still think the story itself is so interesting that I don't want to stop reading it. It's just a very creative... It's sort of about like a sci-fi future where humanity lives off of Earth. They live sort of in a sort of spacecrafty type thing outside of Earth, but they also live on Mars. But it's also about Troy in the Iliad. It's a really cool story, and I really want to finish it, despite the fact that there are aspects of it that just made me go, ugh, ig, ugh, ick. Boobs cling a specific way when wet, so it's more descriptive. I mean, I guess, but it wasn't necessary to, like, it... I understood how clingy the situation was, despite, or without the, you know, the details of the breasts to the, you know, I don't think it was necessary. What is this about? Books, Stanko. We're discussing books. 28 years later has some stuff for the ladies, I hear. Oh, does it now? I do want to see that. Came out in theaters. I'm very bad at horror movies and TV shows and whatnot, but I also very much enjoyed the other movies, so... One episode is roughly 3.5 issues, then 12 episodes. Yeah. That kind of description for certain men of a certain stature. But it never is the men. I don't think this guy has once described... Oh no, wait, he did describe the scrotum and testicles of... and shaft. It wasn't a human, though. It was a creature. It was like a morphed monster. He hasn't really described it of any men, just... the monster thing. So... not quite the same? I don't know. "28 years later" is light horror. Have you seen it? It only just came out. I'm like, for some reason, particularly terrified of the idea of zombies. I don't know why, because it's obviously not very realistic, but the thing about it just scares me. Okay, let's rate all the other... We're almost done, sort of, kind of. Why do we have some water in here? You can have dudes breasting boopily with enough half. Alright, that is true. Here. Okay. Oh, why is there so much stuff? So much water. They were both great. I still get scared with the idea of zombies, though. We're so close to being done this. It's been nearly 3 hours. Carry here. That's... Stop. Flushing floors. Seen a new movie with a backlog. To be fair, I want to go see that movie despite my giant backlog as well. Sometimes it's nice to go see certain movies in theaters. I'm gonna need at least a few beers, though. And a plushie to cling to while I'm trying to tolerate the fear. Affected people can be scary. Exactly! Not a very fast person, so I don't imagine I'd be able to outrun all that many people if there were zombies. I need the walking zombies, not the running zombies. I mean, realistically, in Canada, during the winter at the very least, would be fine. Like, they'd just freeze in the snow and then we could bash them to pieces. But half the year we are not in the winter. We are in this abysmal misery of heat and disgustingness, so... We're getting there. Progress. Full private couches? Oh, nice. I didn't know we had a theater here with couches. I only know of the... Nada's so far, though. And if we drive, then there's less options for drinking. And with horror things, drinking is... I don't want to say it's a necessity, but it makes things more bearable. I don't have to drink? I mean, okay. I want to drink. If you are willing to make that sacrifice. Not overburdened yet. Alrighty. This might be the second last journey to my base. Might. Are you demolishing your base? Because I am making a new base in a new location. And having two bases is more costly in taxes. In other countries, they don't have a pee break halfway through the movie? In other countries? I would be... Wait, do you mean, like... in the theaters where you live, they have, like, an actual break between... like, in the middle of, like, a... what did they call it back in the day? There was a word for this. Intermission. What's the word? There's an intermission available at movie theaters? I mean, they do that during... if you go see, like, a play or something here. But I've never seen a movie theater that has an intermission. Every 45 minutes you have an intermission? What the hell? I need to go to the bathroom frequently when I drink beer. This is crap. I am so jealous, Anna. That's actually genius. How is that not a thing here? You just end up missing the movie. Or parts of it, obviously. Premiere seats or recliners with a privacy booth. Oh, that's cool. $20 tickets too. Not too shabby. I do like being a little extra comfortable. Especially since we're not allowed to go to the bathroom without missing part of the movie, so... That is so nice, Anna. I'm so jealous. I need intermissions. Get a new soda or a quick ciggy? How is that not a thing here? Wait, where are you from? Where do you live? That's not too private a question. I promise I won't stalk you. Though I might move to where you're from based on the fact that you have more convenient viewing options. Netherlands. Of course it's Europe. North America just doesn't like people being happy. Anything to get the movies going so they can have another group of people come in so that the theater can make more money. Wants us to die early. Yep, just have your bladder explode. It's not their problem. They have turnover rates to hit so that they can profit endlessly. That is the only thing that matters. That's actually insane. This is why I never leave my cave. I mean, we also live in a place where half the year it's a humid wasteland of misery, and then the other half of the year it's a frigid wasteland of misery, so in some way, shape, or form, leaving your cave is actually a health risk in many ways, and extremely dangerous. You could have heat stroke and die, you could slip and fall and break a hip. It's dangerous. Sometimes it's just simply not worth it. NA sells you 2 liters of soda and 3 kilograms of popcorn and expects you to hold your functions until the end or miss the movie. And you've not seen the movie before, of course, so you don't actually know if you're missing an important part. And then you have to ask whoever you're with what you missed, which then disturbs everybody around you because how dare you speak. Everything's always worse in North America, isn't it? But at the same time... Oh! That scared the crap out of me. At the same time, we can order McDonald's at midnight, so we have that going for us. That's all we have. Shh, crony. A full fancy bar. I mean, typically I do like to just grab myself a beer with movies, but I like a fancy bar. Nowhere else I can find a private couch home. True. I mean, most of the time, especially ever since COVID, I don't bother going to theaters, but when it's, you know, sometimes there's a movie that's worth checking out in theaters. Oh no, storage full. That's not ideal. Not even that in there. Shh. All the rest of the crap in. And 9 out of 10 times, if there's a movie worth watching, I watch it at home, but Naked Gun or Toxic Avenger. Oh yeah, the Toxic Avenger movie looked ridiculous. What have I seen in theaters recently that's really worth it? Like there's something. I mean, the Dune movie was really worth seeing in theaters. We're currently playing Dune. Anything that's particularly loud, I feel like it can often be nice to watch it in theaters. Or I do still find it a little easier sometimes to just literally put everything in my inventory and just press F on things. So one. Oh, I'm not gonna have enough inventory space to put a bug. That fit? No, it didn't fit. Why is this stuff all so heavy? Spider, why are there limits? It's in a box. The box will be fine. It's on the ground. Ugh. Ugh, everything's full. Bridge full. Of course it is. Salvage metal is too heavy. Okay, we will never need more salvage metal, so that's nice. Urban out of here. I'm gonna have to reorganize every. You're an invalid position. Oh yeah, Mad Max was fantastic in theaters. That is a very good point. That movie was just absolutely... I mean, it's a great movie out of theaters, but my god, what an enjoyable experience in theaters. The scene with the tornadoes and everything, and the big fight scene with the guy with the guitar. That movie was absolutely made for theaters. It was so much fun to see in theaters. I wish I could watch that again in theaters. I hope one day they just have it as like a special release. Maybe they will. I really need to be organized. Good. Stuff in here for now. I'll reorganize it later. Don't Call Me Shirley. I've never actually seen that movie before. I want to see the new one because it looks fantastic, but I've never actually seen the original. I still haven't seen Oppenheimer. I really should watch it. I keep forgetting. I don't even think I have it on my list. Wait, do I? I don't have it on my list. I'm going to add it to my list at the very tippity top. Oppenheimer. I don't know how I don't have that on my list. One of the most painful bladder holds of my life, crushed in iced coffee and Monster ahead of time, then the pop. So stupid. I need to see that movie. I can't believe I missed it in theaters. And I still somehow haven't watched it at all. Actually a very good movie. I know! You know what I went to go see instead? The Barbie movie. Because there was that one guy in my stream, I don't remember who it was, but he was shit-talking the Barbie movie so hard, saying how bad it was, and like, I was just morbidly curious. I think he was just like a right-wingy weirdo who was just bitter and ick women and stuff, but I really just needed to know how bad it was, and it wasn't that bad. I blame him, it's his fault. Okay, with a slow burn, and it's all narrative, but it's very good. Oh, I have no issue with this. As long as the story itself is worth it, I'm fine with a slow burn. 100%. Rodney Dangerfield. I've heard the name, but I don't know if I've ever seen anything Rodney Dangerfield. Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen anything with Rodney Dangerfield. Caddyshack. Yeah, I may have seen Little Nicky when I was younger, but it's been a hot minute. Bought the Barbie movie on Prime instead of renting it, so now I can watch that whenever I want. Oh no. I mean, it's not a bad movie. I felt like some parts were trying a little too hard. They were just like painfully obvious at the message they were trying to send. But I guess nowadays, when people are a little pig-headed when it comes to certain messages, it can't hurt to just be painfully obvious with what you're trying to portray and the message you're trying to convey, so wrong, but watch a couple. Alright, I'll watch them in a bit because I'm so close to being done this. Might be able to get a bit of Claire Obscura in tonight. And it's nighttime, so it's dark and safer. Mojo Dojo Casa House. I can't remember what moments exactly, but there were a few that just felt like, again, they were just trying a little too hard. I did really like the movie. I can't believe, though, I haven't seen Oppenheimer. I can't believe I didn't have it on my list. I've been meaning to watch it with Gus, and now that he's here, I really should make sure we watch it before he goes back to Salt Lake City. I'm also looking forward to the new Fantastic Four movie. I really hope that's a good movie. I feel like the last Fantastic Four movie I saw with Jessica Alba and whatnot was okay, not great. And I think there was another one that came out since then that I never saw, but I also heard it wasn't great. And I feel like it would be nice for them to have a decent showing. And Pedro Pascal is a good actor. Everyone else in the movie is a good actor. I don't know any of their names off the top of my head. I like the woman that they have playing Sue Storm. I really enjoyed her in The Crown. I thought she did a really good job. Vanessa Kirby, that's it. She's a very good actress. Oh, we're so close to being done. I can't believe this is taking me 3 hours. I really expected this to take me maybe an hour. Of literally just driving back and forth and back and forth and back and forth. Korean movies are outperforming the Hollywood ones. Do you have anything off the top of your head that has come out recently for Korean movies that are outperforming? I was like watching Korean movies too, to be honest. I mean, for the most part, I think Bong Joon-ho is the only director I can think of from Korea that I know the name of anyways, who just releases things where I know as soon as I see his name, I'm not going to be disappointed. On screen, I have no idea what the scene is about. All I see is her eyes, and all I hear is her voice. She does have very captivating eyes. I mean, that definitely helps with being an actor. You can express a lot. One's eyes. Oh, I watched Inglourious Bastards again the other night. And Christoph Waltz. Apparently he, outside of like a few small German TV shows and stuff and some stage acting, he was practically completely unknown prior to Inglourious Bastards. And just the way he acts in that and the way he captivates every scene and just is the complete focus in every way, shape, and form in every scene that he is. He just draws you in. I think something with theater actors and stage actors is that they know how to draw in your attention and really make themselves seen with how they physically act. Like, it's not just a facial thing, it's a full body motion. Because obviously in theater, you're trying to portray a lot more because a lot of the time the viewers can't see your face. Christopher Waltz? Is it Christoph or Christopher?
Sector weather alert. A large sandstorm.
Either way, that fantastic actor. He's just, there's something so enjoyable about watching actors who have theater experience. Because there's a very different way that they act versus just Hollywood level actors. A lot of the time with Hollywood, you know that the camera is just focused on your face, so you just have to have expression. But the theater actors, there's just so much more body portrayal. Adam Sandler was supposed to be in Inglourious Bastards as the guy with the bat. Yeah, the Bear Jew. He was apparently supposed to be the Bear Jew. The guy who played the Bear Jew was absolutely spectacular. It's hard to imagine Adam Sandler as the Bear Jew. Someone needs to edit the whole movie and just put him there, because I can't imagine it otherwise. But a small part of me, like, Adam Sandler's a great actor. He's good in comedy, but he's also fully capable, as he's proven, to do serious roles. It'll be interesting to see him. When she speaks slowly, voices at the perfect timbre and frequency to send shivers down my spine, well then you're really going to enjoy the Fantastic Four movie. Hopefully. I mean, hopefully it's not a bad movie. water in here. I'm gonna have to just throw away so much water. Okay. I use clear these out. Bogani. Good if you can handle it. If you can handle it. Sounds like a challenge. Silenced. Bong In-ho uncovers sexual and physical abuse at a school for hearing impaired children with the help of a human rights activist. Bong fights against the need to expose the up to it. Ah. I haven't seen I guess his name's Gong Yu in too many things. I mean, obviously in Squid Game, but I know that he's like an insanely popular actor in Korea. Crucible. I think I may have heard of this movie before. Have a good night, Matt. Thank you for hanging out. Christoph Waltz, Christopher, Christoph. Christoph sounds more German, so that sounds right. But there's so much water here. Ugh. I don't want to waste water. We're in a desert. Never gonna. I need more. Ugh. I need Gus to log in so he can take all of this. Playing gosh darn Street Fighter. There's so much water here. I don't think I have any extra leader jumps. I can destroy these. Not much water. Captain Planet would be so disappointed in you. I'm disappointed in me. I don't want to waste the water. Why are you rubbing it in? Gosh darn it, Grizz. I feel bad. I can destroy these. Leave a bit of water. It hurts. Water hurts. Even in real life, I don't like wasting water. Gong Yu is the, he's the guy who plays the card slappy thing in the first Squid Game. And I guess the second one as well. The first and second seasons. Aye. Very popular actor. Adun Marek. Soon someone else will be able to take this spot for a base. I'm eager to see what, who replaces it and what they do to it. Feels like a pretty decent spot for a base. Let me start some K-drama he's in that I totally forgot about. I still recommend everybody watch the Korean drama My Name. It's on Netflix. It's not very long. It's kind of like a mafia heavy in action, but it's really, really, really entertaining. The acting is really good. The story is really entertaining. Just very good. I've watched it a couple of times. I enjoyed it so much. Lonely and Great God. Oh, I think I've not watched this, but I've seen... Oh, it's Goblin. It's called Goblin, isn't it? Yeah, I've heard really good things about this drama. There was another one I was gonna recommend. Can't remember it now. Heck. Goblin D's. Oh. Yeah, no, Goblin is a really, really, really famous Korean drama. I've never watched it, but I heard really good things about it. Remember the other one I was gonna mention? Gosh darn my brain! Okay, let us continue destroying things. Why is this one? I forgot. Okay. Well, I will just go around. Any more? Going to be entirely honest with you, I did not mean to do that. Fuck. No. No. Fuck. 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 Okay. Well, our water's gone. Go away, son. Ugh. Trump saying thick? Ugh. All my fuel cells! Oh, they're all here. Okay. Well, our base is destroyed now. I can't believe I made that mistake. How does that make you feel? Not great! I'm gonna be honest, not great! At this current moment where I just demolished everything by accident, also not feeling great about that. Also not great. I can't believe I just demolished everything by accident. Still drink out of here? Oh, there's still some water in here. I guess since I demolished everything, I should just demolish this, right? Do I have enough inventory space to put... Can't believe I just demolished everything by accident. Fuck it. Let's make sure I didn't forget anything. Alright. My other bases... I'm such an idiot. I will be able to leave base or take it. That was doing. Alright, base gone. We did it in 3 hours and 3 minutes. I just gotta drive back. At least I deleted it when I was mostly already done clearing everything out, rather than when there was still a buttload of stuff I needed to collect, which I would have had no chance to collect. Filled up on water and whatnot. That could have been a lot worse. Could have been a lot better. Jeez. We did it! Finally! Watch me get eaten by a worm now. That'd be devastating. I like how painful they make the sun look. Never really noticed, but god, it just sort of hits. Devastating. One of the bad things about the area that I have a base in right now is there's nowhere to get iron. A bit of an iron run. Maybe we'll do Clear Obscure tomorrow, because I only have like a short bit before I have to feed Savvy and stuff. Wait, where am I going? Right this way. Maybe I'll just do a bit of an iron run because we're low on iron. Relocate? Yup. It's taken me 3 hours to relocate my whole ass base. I've managed it though. Tedious as it's been. I wonder where the closest spot to get iron is. I might look it up online because I'm not actually sure. I can't believe it's still so hot too. Like I'm still feeling icky and warm. My treads on my bike aren't looking too good. Worm poop? Is there worm poop? Is that what the spice sand is, do you think? Worm poop? The drugs we're inhaling and eating in our food is actually just worm poop? Could be. Might be. Possible. I mean, I don't know what it is, so that could entirely be it. Why not? It's all over the sand, and the worms are all over the sand. That sounds scientifically logical. Alright, we did it! Somehow... You... Christ. That was a freaking struggle. Okay, I need to make more blood purifier things. I need to start organizing things a little bit and actually building up the base a bit. I should have another set of stairs up there. Get up to the second floor. Civet cat? Not actually sure what a civet cat is. I have never heard of one of these. What an interesting creature. I mean, I don't think the worm is a cat. But I'm also not overly familiar with the civet cat. These things are adorable. It's almost like a mix of a hyena and a cat. It literally just looks kind of like a mix of a hyena and a cat. It's so cute. I want one. Oh, its little nose. So long. Adactioned cat. Adactioned cat. They're so cute. Coffee beans to get really expensive coffee. Oh, I think I have heard of these then. Yeah, I've heard of those. They're used in perfumery? Oh no. Is their poop also used in perfume? Coffee and perfume? They are cute though. I need to get up to this spot. Oh, just stuff I don't have space for. You're excited if you use it as pets? Oh. Why do I have a feeling those things are probably not legally available here? And yet there's probably someone in Texas who has dozens of them because Texas. I thought this would be enough space for chests having this many, but I don't think it's going to be. Stuff in here. We're gonna need more iron. No. There be space for another one here? Wait, I have to be lining it up properly. Okay. Gosh darn it. Aha. I think I want to know. Hit me with it. I'm intrigued. My curiosity knows no bounds. Despite the fact that I will probably regret this. A mammal rescue center. Oh, that's cool. That must feel really rewarding. I'm sure if someone here or someone in Texas had it, it would not be a rescue center. It would just be some exotic pet weirdo. Lots of those in Texas. Put clothing in there. Maybe the extractor. Cretin oil from some glands near their ass that gets used as a note in perfumery. How did somebody discover that? How the hell did somebody figure that shit out? Was someone sniffing the ass of the feline to find the scent? That's wild. So weird. Also had a badger? Oh, that's so cool. Oh, that must have been a difficult breakup. Sorry for your loss, Anna. Leave the badgers and the cute kitties. Make things smell more musky and animalistic? Either way, what the? They get caged in their ass glands, milked for perfume? I'd hope they're at least decently taken care of if that's what they're being used for. Why do I have a feeling that is not the case? Breaking up with the badger was so hard. I have never interacted with the badger in real life, but I can only imagine how difficult that must have been. I feel bad for you. Imagine knowing that someone is with you simply because you have really cute pets. Or animals that you take care of. That's gotta be a little devastating. But at the same time, a part of you must know. Okay, let's try and organize things. Well, I can't. This stuff, darn it. Way by. Aw, I was hoping that I would be able to open like individual storages, but I guess if you can't label them, it would be really difficult. Things are consistently just full. Let's take the spiced stuff out. Actually, I should have. Oh, I hate organizing things. I don't want things to be unorganized. This here and a how that is. Okay. Oh Oh, moles are so cute. Every once in a while, I remember growing up, we would find moles in my grandmother's backyard. Adorable little things. The little blind ones. So cute. There are little rats in this game that are really cute. Otherwise, all we have are the worms. They're not so cute. The whole weasel family is a weak spot of mine. I don't blame you at all. Rodents as a whole, I really like little rodents. I grew up with a guinea pig as a kid, and had a rabbit as well. Just anything cute, really. Decently organized. Hello, Dr. Nick. How are you doing? How are you enjoying the heat? If your AC is working, it is. Al's AC wasn't working for a couple of days leading up to today. He was very worried, but thankfully it started working. It would have been absolutely brutal otherwise. Not very welcoming weather. Rabbit's bunnies are amazing. Yeah, I absolutely loved my rabbit growing up. We used to let her run around my apartment. So cute. Staying inside so it's okay. I haven't bothered to step outside once today. I can't imagine I would thrive. I hate summer. My least favorite thing about weather like this is that you start getting really frustrated very easily. When it's this warm, it just gets irksome. I can feel my mood just deteriorate instantly in this weather. Like one little thing goes wrong and I just want to scream. So air conditioning makes it livable. Not a happy lawn care provider. Oh, right, you were outside a lot today. Yeah, I can't imagine. Oh, you poor soul. I mean, you lived, so yay. That's something to be happy about, right? You didn't die. Which, given the weather, is a pretty big win. I'm assuming you stayed unbelievably hydrated. You're nice and hidden. It was about 45 degrees Celsius today, and very humid. About 115 degrees Fahrenheit. It has been a pretty brutal day. Yeah, that's the thing, right? If you, it's like, it was about 35 degrees, 40-ish degrees without the humidity, and then when you add the humidity in, it's just genuinely a dangerous temperature, you know? It's risky to be out in this kind of weather. Canada uses Celsius? We do. Though I try to translate to Fahrenheit sometimes for the Americans and such. Nice. Oh god, a pool would have been so nice. Alas, I do not own a pool. Probably the only way to make this kind of weather survivable. Not even passing the 20 over here. Oh, I'm so jealous. I forget what it feels like to not just melt. I hate summer. In a couple days, it's supposed to go down to about 27 and then 23. But even still, it gets humid and sticky, which I'm not a big fan of. Properties I service is tucked up against a pond. I eyeballed it several times as I drove by. Just jump in for a quick little... The problem with that, though, is once you're out, you just... all of that water just sticks to you, and until it dries, you just feel miserable. Really into getting a pool, like I did my sister. Mixed up some words there. You'll get the idea. My grandmother's backyard is massive, so we 100% could fit a pool in there. But that would also be very expensive, I imagine. I've never looked up the price of a pool, but I'm thinking big dollars. I'd rather just stay in the air conditioning, because then I'd have to walk over there to get to the pool, and then walk back. And then on any day where the pool is worth it, I mostly just don't want to be outside. If I have to go outside, I want it to be for the absolute minimum amount of time. Maximum effort, your maximum benefit, 0 cost for me. Damn, she paid for the whole thing? And you get to enjoy it? Cheater. Yeah, humidity is where summer really becomes unbearable. Dry heat, not so bad. Humidity, oh, hate it. God bless my nephew and niece for that. Oh, that makes sense, actually. Having kids would make it so much more worthwhile. I wonder if there's a map online for... map. I want to know where there's, iron nearby. Alright, the iron ore is literally not available near. Awesome. Cool. Low on iron. I could take the buggy. Where's the closest spot? Oh, I have to go across the sand where it's scary. Is your character dressed like Black Widow? I don't know. This is the gear that I had. It's the best gear available to me that I could build. I never really considered that it looks like Black Widow. I mean, that's kind of a good thing, right? Black Widow looks good. Alright. The other base doesn't show up on the map. Right? Gotta get some intel over there. I think there's some iron over here. There's one farm it over there. I have my cutter ray on me. Water. Oh yeah, the tan. Oh, it's full-blown farmers. Lord. Congratulations on the tan. For some reason, people love a good tan in North America. Which always made me very, like, self-conscious growing up, because I've always been unfathomably pasty and pale, but I like being pale. Can I refuel from that? I put it. Not that. Oh. Black Widow is canonically dead in both the comics and the movies. Are you saying my character looks dead? I think I look very lively. My feet are probably brighter than Inarf. If the sun shines on me, I reflect it back, so arguably I'm brighter. So... ah. Matter of time till a worm gets you? Not if I'm very careful. I did almost get stuck in quicksand earlier. Those were so extra, then relieved having a lake. I haven't been... Are there, in the Netherlands and in Europe, are there... We call them horseflies here. So if you go to a lake or something here, there are these big flies once you come out of the water and you're kind of sticky. They'll fly to you and they'll bite you and they take like a good chunk of skin and it just hurts. I remember the last time when I was growing up that I went to a lake. Those were just all over the place. We've got wasps and we've got horseflies or deer flies or... Yeah, they're horrible. I enjoy going to lakes and I enjoy swimming, but those fuckers, they will just get you when you're enjoying yourself the most. And it's just so painful. That or mosquitoes. Mosquitoes everywhere. A fun fact, but yes, your character looks like a zombie who's been suntanning in the middle of the Arizona desert. I mean, it's still better looking than my other character with the weird bowl cut. Only around non-moving water. Ah, yeah, I mean lakes and stuff, I guess. Okay, well, it's good to know that they're in Europe as well. I'll avoid lakes in Europe. Sand fleas. I don't know if we have sand fleas. I've never heard of sand fleas before. Australian-ass bug. Evidently, they're also in Europe, so they're also European-ass bugs. They're horrible. I hate them. Mosquitoes don't like me. What kind of witchcraft are you procuring? I want mosquitoes to not like me. Mosquitoes absolutely love me. Which is why, again, I further hate summer. Worst season. Never gotten chomped by a horsefly. I remember them so vividly growing up, just everywhere. Oh, blood type, so I get absolutely destroyed by skeeters. Peeing? Can 100% destroy your week. Yeah, they're horrible. You're enjoying yourself in a lake, just swimming, trying to get away from the heat, and then just chomp. Garlic. I eat garlic. It's time to start eating just full-on raw cloves of garlic, apparently. I can do that. I like garlic. 100% doable. This is iron, right? I can't remember. This is iron. I like iron. It's iron. Only swim in moving water. Good call. I never thought about that. The moving water here, the lake, or the Ottawa River, unless you drive farther away from the city, is kind of gross. It's just not very clean. So oftentimes, if you want to go swimming, you just go to the lakes that are closer, because they're cleaner. But then you get the horseflies. So, some way, shape, or form, you're always suffering. Maybe on beaches or in loosely packed dirt. They bite like fire ants and leave extremely itchy, scabby bites behind, and they take like 2 weeks to heal. What the fuck? I've never heard of these before. Thankfully, we do not have those here. I feel like you don't live that far from me. I hope to heck that those don't become a thing here. Never heard of them before. You're going to bring them up there? No, you won't. I'm going to inform the border. They won't let you in. So realistically, it's your border that doesn't let people in all that easily. Our border is a little less problematic. Pretty much if you have a drinking history, a DUI or something, they won't let you in, but otherwise, come on up. More iron. Oh wait, there's another iron. I need the iron. Get off the car. Get off the car. That's not really a car, but still. Americans will check cars before they even get to the Canadian agents now. See? Heck? We know what goes on in there in the canals. I'm assuming those are also not clean. I'm not gonna go swimming anywhere where I don't see locals, just in case. It feels like the right thing to do if you're traveling. I mean, water can be absolutely fucking disgusting. As proven by... I mean, the river here, again, the river here, we were discussing this earlier. We have beaches in Ottawa, most of them attached to the Ottawa River. Or Rideau River, I think. But none are clean enough to swim in. People will still do it, but sooner or later, if they do it often enough, they will have a great lesson to learn. Northern borders are so unprotected. We focus 99% of our vision on the southern borders. That's not entirely true. I mean, the borders are definitely... I live close enough to the border. I've gone through the US border a pretty good chunk of times. I mean, I'm not exactly a very threatening person, and the person I used to go traveling to the US with through the border wasn't exactly threatening, so it was never really an issue, but... I mean, if you come off even a little bit, you know, sort of concerning or like you're lying about something, they will absolutely make a deal of it. Only one isn't? I choose to believe they're all gross. I won't swim in any of them. Icky. If one is bad, all of them are bad. Walk on in from Wyoming or something? Okay, well... I would never think about coming across the border illegally. I'm too afraid of breaking rules, dude. In any environment, I do not like the idea of breaking rules. Out of bikes who get thrown in the water and every drunk person pees in there? Ugh. Alright, no swimming in canals in the Netherlands. Bikes resting piss everywhere. Bringing sand fleas and leaving? Absolutely rude. We definitely don't need more granite. More than enough. Iron. There was actually some iron near my base. My old base. Think it's this week? Yeah, I'll watch. Might as well. Gus has been helping coaching. Are you kidding? This is full? I forgot to remove stuff from it? Oh, God damn it. Only time I got grossed out by water was the Nepean Marina. Rented some kayaks and the smell right around the marina was something. Dow's Lake? Yeah, Dow's Lake. I think there's supposed to be something opening in Dow's Lake to let people swim there, like a little beach or something. And why anyone would consider swimming in an area like that, I do not know. The water is way too stagnant and there's way too many people in that area. Mario Kart maps this? I nutcase. I've spent the last 3.5 hours just driving to and from my old base to my new base. I have accomplished literally nothing. Well, I mean, I moved my bases, so that's accomplishing something, I guess. Asked to do commentary for the next slam if coaching isn't available. I don't really think he does commentary. Though at the same time, I feel like in the FGC there is an unfathomably massive lack of analysts. There need to be more analyst type casters. There's pretty much none. Like, Jaywong is essentially the only one that I've heard that... I mean, Sherry's actually really good at it too now that I think about it. She's been doing more casting. But there are so few. Most of them are just... They're just shoutcaster types. They're just the loud, entertaining guys who just kind of scream. None of them really know in-depth information. I think he would actually be a really good analyst. And the community desperately needs more. There's only so much yelling you can listen to when the people who are casting don't actually know the in-depth aspects of the game. It actually gets kind of annoying when it's just two people yelling at each other. It irks me. Like, not to say that they're bad casters, but I do think there should be a happy balance of people who understand the game and then people who are just making the experience entertaining. Once we got there further out, it was fine, but yeah, that water right near the pavilion or whatever was no bueno. They have a nice little restaurant there, I think. But yeah, the water, it looks gross. There's no way I would swim in that. I mean, for the most part, places in Ottawa don't look like places I would swim in. Again, further out from the city is probably a little nicer, but I would not swim in Dow's Lake. I think I've taken a paddle boat. Like those small little square ones with the little foot pedals. I don't know what those are called. To me, they're paddle boats. But I think I remember taking one of those out in Dow's Lake once. And it definitely didn't seem like something I would want to swim in. Some people just have no care in the world when it comes to that kind of thing. I couldn't, though. I mean, it's in your mouth. It's all over. You have an open wound? Dead. Just infected. Stagnant water is stank in it. Water? Is that what they say? I'll have to remember that. Driving stream? I have done so much driving. I haven't gotten eaten by the worm. That is the key factor here. I haven't gotten eaten by the worm. I have transported many an expensive item and many things and stuff, and I haven't gotten eaten, so. Unc would be good on the mic? He might be. He probably would be. I mean, essentially all you have to do is say what's going on. There's enough shoutcasters who just yell at the screen. There doesn't need to be more. I was ready for it this time. It wasn't a jump scare. My base looks nice until we come around the corner and then it looks like to make this look better. It just looks goofy. I should add some pillars. Tetanus infection is also the most nasty way to go. Oh yeah, that sounds horrible. I imagine that would be a common occurrence for the people swimming in the water here. Not worth it. My head gashes? Frequent gashes? Frequent head gashes? Is this a common occurrence for you? Pause it, goes back. Looks like the front part of a spaceship. It's better than nothing. I've never really taken time in most games to make a nice looking base, so... And I only just started this one and then didn't have the resources. And realistically, I didn't really want to take the time to build something nice until we had moved everything. Now we've finally at least moved everything. I spent 3.5 freaking hours moving everything. Too long. Blew my head open at a cottage. 15 Staples was out on a boat later that week in Ottawa, so I had to be a party pooper and stay on the boat. I don't know. Why is one a party pooper because you're trying to not get yourself killed with an infection? That doesn't seem party pooper to me. If anyone, the party pooper, or if anything, the party poopers are the ones trying to get you killed via forcing you into dirty water. The back end of a spaceship. Direct water. Water. Murder poopers. There we go. There should be a term for it. You're right, Tangent. Alright. There we go. Now I finally moved everything. Well. I put them in whatever chest I'm... And I charge up my thingies. I cannot believe this actually took nearly 4 hours to just move everything from one base to the other. Aww. I want to make this base look nice. It wasn't really hoarding. We hadn't played in like a week and a half, so... The base was all the way over here, so we moved everything from over there to over here. That took like 15 drives back and forth and back and forth and back and forth. Christ. Ugh. I wanted to play some Clair Obscur tonight. Not get around to it though. Alright, the heat is finally really hitting. I might call it here, I think. Oh, it's so warm. Let me find someone to send you guys to. That's Raiden A. He was talking about this Peak game earlier. He's streaming it. Let's Raiden A. Alright guys, I will be back tomorrow. Clair Obscur tomorrow, since we missed it today. Last stream's freaking ending with the cutscene was so intriguing, so I'm really excited to play more. I didn't think this would take nearly 4 hours, so tomorrow, definitely Clair Obscur. You can take a break from the sand stuffing. Alright guys, I really appreciate the subs and the gifts and the follows and just spending your evening with me. Really, really, really appreciate it. Should have slept. Go sleep! Go sleep. Get as much sleep as you can. I'll see you guys later. Thank you again for hanging out. Really appreciate it. Go say hi to Nay. And have a good night and or day, guys. Bye.